From the CHI, this that real hip hop right in front of your eyes. Yeah, I'm feeling alive. Yeah, they feeling the vibe. This is a positive tribe, so come along for the ride. Go. Yeah, I'm here to make my claim, bro. They know what's up. The C to the A to the M, about to get them up. But they gon' need EA to come as live as us. Coming with hit after hit like this was Madden, bro. Added up, sad enough, they heard again. They know I'm coming with that fire like earth and wind. These niggas clowns, Pennywise when the circus in. They entertainment, but tell me what the purpose is. Man, like, they pure entertainment and quick to fall in line for mass. So when they hear the sounds of whips and the chains, man, we gotta be the change, man. Keep it a buck. When we moving as a unit, how they gon' stop us? Better yet, tell them croppers we not in the same picture. See the key? Always move with the people that came with you. Put my all in it. No gimmicks, I'm authentic. Leave them applaud, then hang it all up like the car finished.
See, man, I told y'all the papers ain't playing with y'all, man. Y'all either gonna come with that real rap or y'all gonna keep lying to y'all raps. Hey, bro, tell them how it go.
What's up? Welcome to the S.O.S podcast, Australian Society. Can you hear me? Okay. Australian Society, most honest hour and change of your day, once a week. We back to you again live at this particular time. We already know. Yeah, but on this particular day, hey, my name is Jacques. I'm one of your hosts. This gentleman to my left, his name is. That's how you feel about y'all every week. And the other guy, he ain't here right now, and we don't know where he at. He's somewhere between where he at and where he supposed to be, and he'll be where he supposed to. He'll get where he at when he get there. Yeah, but we are the. Wait, hold on. Is that a bird? Is a plane? One thing, I'm gonna figure out what to say. All right, our producer, our person in the sky, way up high.
Hello.
Hey, there she is. She doesn't have a name either. We'll name people. We'll name people eventually. Yeah. We are the mighty S.O.S podcast. Woo.
Lucifer. Lord forgive him. He got some dark forces in him. Plus he got a righteous call for sending them a murder me, so I gotta murder them. First emergency, doctor perform a procedure. Jesus, I ain't trying to be facetious. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. You said it better than all. Leaving hate towards breathing all rest, boy, rating for killing my best boy, hater. Hi, hate, no.
Hey.
In the Maybach Benz, fire this annihilate. God damn, not annihilation. She better not be next. Fucking these rappers, they look. Kneel long, needed to kneel long. Fuck that fucked up.
You thinking that she was cursed?
It's the rap curse.
It was a rap curse?
We starting it right now. Before anybody else, the rap fucking curse. First it was goddamn Will Smith? Real love. Need a Jada and real love. Got him. Now it's needed to kneel long. Got him.
Boop. Got her. Hey, look. I don't know if that's gonna hold true because anybody ever said Tracy Ellis Ross' name.
Anybody ever said? So we got to figure out who said Tia Mowry name.
Ooh. Hey, now we gonna talk about that though. It was a whole slew of that yesterday. It was Divorce-ageddon or some shit. I don't know. File-a-thon. I don't know if they was getting like a discount. Like it was a discount rate. But I don't know. Somebody it was Groupon ran a sale in an exclusive zip code or some shit. But that shit went down yesterday. I don't know, but we're gonna get into that. But before we do, hey sir, how was your week, man?
My week was swimming. I did
swimming. You went swimming?
I said my week was swimming. I've done absolutely nothing productive. Nothing productive whatsoever. I've increased my social media presence onefold, which wasn't impressive at all. I've been doing absolutely nothing.
Hey, what one can
professionally doing nothing.
One can say, at least you didn't shrink. your presence by any magnitude.
Untrue. Lost some weight. So I did shrink my presence a little bit.
Hey, look, there you go. Hey, there you go. Lost some weight.
Might be from illness though, because it hasn't been intentional.
Hey,
Something ups and downs on this trolley.
trying to point out the silver linings and things, and kind of running out of
I
umbrellas here,
mean,
fella. Running out of umbrellas and buckets to catch this water. You're putting out of leaks in the ceiling.
hey, if a nigga ain't paddling, he putting holes in the boat. You heard it here first.
If he is no in betweens. If he ain't paddling, he putting a hole in the boat.
Yeah.
I fuck with that no in between shit. Pick a side. Hey, look, that's also a particular topic I have for the night. Yeah, a lot of opinions have been bantied about that I don't think are all that flushed out and thought through. But hey,
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 this is the thing. Of all the shit that's been happening, I want to shout out my man Bob Sarai. Because didn't nobody give a fuck when they fired his ass for fucking Marianne Marciano. So much that they had to get married and still fired his ass.
hey, that's why they fired Bob Surratt,
Yeah, nigga.
the curly haired dude on the news from back in the day.
Yeah. Go mingling with a coworker. And both
Wow,
of them motherfuckers was single. Keep that same energy with the email Adoka shit. He's the
they
least
emailed
of them.
Udoka. They emailed Udoka before email Udoka.
He was the
Damn.
least trailblazer that you thought would be a coach right now. Spurs, not trail. He was a trailblazer too, but of the
Hey, I ain't,
Spurs,
hey, I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Bob Surratt.
hey, Bob Surratt was one of them white boys that was invited to the barbecue, but you couldn't put your finger on why. It was just like I fuck with Bob Surratt.
I mean, I don't know about the barbecue and all that, but I mean, he could tell me the news. Like it was okay. It was palatable. I was okay with it. He wasn't quite. He didn't give me quite the ease of a Steve Baskerville, but
He
I was okay
he
with it. I was okay
he's
with it.
no he's no Warner Saunders, but
He's no Warren Saunders, nah, he's not. I mean, but who is? I mean, guy's a legend. It's a peach.
you see, he was a hometown boy. When I started finding out these motherfuckers wasn't from Chicago, I was flabbergasted. Warner Saunders from Houston, fucking. When I found
Hey,
out these motherfuckers wasn't from Chicago, it
hey,
threw me for a loop. I must say, I don't know why I thought they
hey,
were from here
hey,
and
hey,
not
look,
just
man.
working.
Hey, look, man. Do you know how famous you gotta be to get the news job in your city?
You're a cold blooded motherfucker, huh?
You
I got
gotta
a
be a.
talent.
You have had to have dribbled some shit or thrown some shit very far, like in your day. Like you
You
better
just can't.
save the. You better save the small child from a whale or some shit.
You just can't be the hot shot in the meteorology department. I mean, program coming out. You
Nah,
can't. You
nah,
can't be the
nah,
Brad Pitt of fucking cold fronts and just come
nah.
out and go to your hometown.
Your claim to fame can't be that you got a degree in journalism. Like, no, what? Nah, no, nah, 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 nah. No, you better go get famous being a journalist and then want to come back and do like the local news. Like, did you fall off or did you, are you, this your dream? Glad
Hey,
to have you. Glad to
it,
have you here. Like,
is journalism like the NBA? Could you like go journalism abroad somewhere notable and like cover a couple hot stories in Fallujah, then come back to your hometown to
hey,
to
hey, you cannot, you cannot, you cannot go in reverse in journalism.
you
You can't,
can't Brandon Jennings
you
you
cannot
can't
be,
Brandon Jennings.
you cannot be on the cover of Time, and then next thing you know, you getting like page 8 of the Trib.
No, not the
Like,
cover of time.
no,
You fucking Turkish. You in the front
yeah, you
page
a journalist. I mean, no, I mean you a journalist. You get like your stories on a cover of Time,
front
and
page of
then
the Turkish Gazette, and now you
oh,
want to be a co-anchor of
Oh,
like 8 in the morning.
you talking about like international, but with no pool? Like you like cover the bullshit
Yeah,
internationally?
you
Oh
cover
no.
some like, Turkish Gazette. You cover some huge stories in fucking Ukraine. Like you, the Ukraine Uno.
Oh well, then, yeah, your shit might
And
be
then
on
you want to
time.
come back, and then you want to come back and maybe be next to Cameron Hall.
No, that's not how it works.
Oh,
You have to get
okay.
you have to get on a national morning show if you want to come back and like relax. You gotta get like today, Good Morning America. Like you got to be on one of those.
No,
You can't
I'm
just
talking just the local anchor though. I ain't really said a
no. You can't.
national city.
You cannot come back and be a local anchor. No, no, that's not how it works.
I'm shit.
You was out here trying to get a Pulitzer. When last time you heard a motherfucker from Albuquerque from local 9 getting the Pulitzer? Well, that shit, I don't know. That shit might happen like all the time.
Man, look, a motherfucker might go to the Albanian Times, fresh from Harvard, cover like 6 vampire stories, and then might want to fucking come back here and be on channel like 9, WGN in
No,
the morning.
no. I mean, well, if he was out there covering Albanian vampire stories, then yeah. If you was doing that out there, yeah, come on back, fam. That's not gonna get you to cover a time. But if he was out there uncovering some, uh, world domination plot or some off child trafficking ring or some shit like that, you might could do that. You might could get some on the cover or something. But then you cannot come back to your local affiliate. You can your local 5. You can't.
Are you,
No, not at all. Not at all. You can't do that.
are you really worried about an Albanian world domination plot? I mean, at most they taking Liam Neeson's kids.
Hey, look. Hey, look. If they putting kids on the boat and you break up that ring, I think you might be deserving. You in the running.
I mean, but if you get a hot flash from you deep undercover in Albania, yeah, you uncover they got a world domination plot. You, Albania, are you really like? All right,
Hey, look. Hey, look.
we
Hey,
have to break this up now.
hey,
It got
look.
to be like a 40-year plan.
I don't give a fuck where you coming from live, uh, from the field in your little tan shirt, with your press pass open on it, talking hurriedly. I mean, you don't have much time here, but breaking news, we have found them. We found them. We found the rebels. We found the rebels head camp, like headquarters. Like, yeah, if you that's gonna get you some shit, man. It's gonna do something for your career. It's gonna boost you.
But not anchor, co-anchor.
At which point you can never again throw the barb. You can never you cannot do that and then throw the barb.
No.
Back Barb is gonna talk about the traffic. It's fucked up.
That's a step. Oh, that's a step down to be on local syndication
Yes.
from an Albanian Gazette.
If you are on the front lines covering some shit in Albania, you trying to get an award for that. You try to do something. You a journalist in a war torn area. Yes, that's the big times. That's the NBA. The local journalism, your local affiliate is like the motherfuckers having to go overseas and play for the Italian league. That's what that is.
But what I'm saying is that's how Anderson Cooper got his big break, covering war torn Bosnia and shit, and came back over here to national acclaim. And then they found out all that shit was lies.
You talking about Anderson Cooper that worked for CNN?
Yeah.
The one that's on CNN,
Yeah.
the national CNN.
Yeah.
I told you can come back. You can do Today. You could do Good Morning America. You could do CNN. You could be the lead. You could be the lead anchor for CNN. Yeah, you can go do that.
The Good Morning Fox.
No. No. You ever heard Anderson Cooper throw to a motherfucker named Barb?
No,
When he was throwing to a Larry, it was Larry fucking King.
No, can't say that.
It wasn't Larry that's gonna tell you about the Easter egg hunt down at the local fucking veterans hospital. No, we're not gonna have that story on our show. I mean, it's nice, heartfelt, but there was a grenade tossed in an orphanage in Yugoslavia. So we're gonna cover that.
Hey,
We're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. I'm gonna throw to that. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
speaking of fucking journalists, quick question: why the fuck do Hispanic journalists get extra Mexican when they say their name at the end?
Oh, because I think it's the equivalent of selling out. Hey, look, Dion
They
said you
be
can't go.
white, they be white the whole report, and
Yeah,
that's our news. I am
Hector, Hector de la
Fulgencio.
Cruz.
I am
Hector de la
Fulgencio.
Cruz.
Fulgencio Conchito Consuela. Like, well, damn, nigga,
Francisco
what's that accent?
Gonzalez.
Where the fuck did that accent just come from?
Hey, it's a motherfucker on Channel 5 right now. Well, not right now, but in the mornings. Like every fucking morning. If you tune in between like 4 and 6, that's what he does. Everything is fucking baseline, vanilla, static, natural journalism. Then he gets to his name, Hector Gutierrez. Like,
Fulgencio Guatemala Consuela. Like, damn.
you wouldn't say it. You didn't have none of this accent. None of this accent 12 seconds ago.
Right, when you were just talking about the pitbull puppies and the penny saver like 5 minutes ago, you and nothing about fucking Kulahan.
A minute ago, you just threw to Roger about a rollerblading story down on Rodeo Drive. You didn't throw to Roger rollerblading story on Rodeo. No, you didn't do none of that shit. But hey, look, yeah, I don't know what it is. Hey, Mr. Dion Professional, National Professional said you can't go to Tulsa Channel 12. No, you cannot. No, you cannot go to Tulsa Channel 12. You cannot do that. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I don't know. If you haven't noticed by my slant, my tone tonight, I'm gonna probably be on the soapbox the entire time. I've been irritated a lot by the goings on of this week.
Getting close to that motherfucking that solid 40 year. See, the 40th year really ain't the 40th year. That 0 to 1 don't really count. You ain't got possession of your faculties yet, really. Motherfucker gotta burp you and move you around and shit fully. From 1 and beyond, that's really when life begins. So that 40th year ain't really a 40th
It was a
40th
trial.
year.
It was a trial run. I
Yeah.
think I just expressed like all this angst to people in my house, and now I'm ready for the world to hear it.
Ready to show it to the world. That 41st
Yeah.
year is a true 40th, is your true 40s. It's kind of like I was telling you motherfuckers back in the day, goddamn it, 80 ain't 80s. It's more 79, and it's more 79 part 2 in regards to music than it is 80.
Hey,
And
look.
that's
Hey,
how
look.
old Cadre is. 40 is more like 39 part 2.
Hey,
You ease into your 41st year.
hey. 100%. I have angst. Yes. Uh, and two. You know what? You might have been right about that. You might have had something there. I ain't willing to say you right, but you might have had more than what we gave you credit for on that one. When you said the '80s, when the '80s they was the '70s, you might have.
I still ain't forgave all 37 of you motherfuckers for not understanding. It was like
Hey,
40 people in that chat. Everybody looked at me like I'm
hey,
crazy.
hey,
80 ain't part of the 80s. I'm like, I'm not gonna defend that. I know where y'all going. I'm not gonna defend that. 80, it's right in the name. I'm like, that's not what I'm saying, and I'm not gonna defend. 80 ain't part of the 80. I'm out of here. Fuck it out of here. All 10 y'all,
hey,
all 12 of y'all, 37 of y'all. For
hey,
real.
hey, look.
On
I'm
tape.
not, I'm
On
not,
tape.
I'm not willing to go back and relitigate that one right now. Because but I'm not seeding anything. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Hey, look, you still probably lost, but it might not have been a blowout.
But yeah, might a little bit a little mustard on that hot dog. Pause.
It might have been a little. Hey, look, a couple of them threes might have been twos. My foot might have been on the line after further review. So, man, hey, look, it is what it is. I
But
don't
yeah, that
know.
41st year is a motherfucker. That one let you know. I mean, shit. Like everybody was saying, once you hit 40, shit start hurting. Shit, I hit 40. And shit, I was fine. I hit 41 though. I start sounding like fucking Megatron getting up in the morning.
Unfolding the shit.
Nigga, every I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like I was transforming every single morning.
Man.
I now have to stand up for like 10 seconds before I get to move. And anytime I've sat down longer than 5 minutes, that is mind altering. To
Hey,
know that
look.
you have to chill from chilling. You have
Hey,
to
look.
take a break
Hey, look.
from chilling.
You have to warm up to moving.
You have to warm up.
You got to get your body got to start. Your heart got to start to pumping. Get some lubrication going around. You need to warm up to move. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm gonna just put that out there. I'm not looking forward to that.
Hey, hold on, but now I see where all them old fucking gibberish utterances come from. Cause you feel stupid standing there, so you got to clap hot tomate or something. You just can't stand there and like why are you stretching so much? It don't feel right to stretch every time. Cause you don't need to stretch really. You just have to stand there and just let the blood get to the places it's supposed to be when it's supposed to be there. And then get the move. Gotta start the
Hey,
carburetor.
hey, look, man. Before I hit 41, I'm gonna practice as much getting up and getting down and getting back up again as I can. I don't want to have to warm up to moving. I really don't. I want to have to be there in life because I mean, like the goal is to get to the retirement community and be vibrant. You know what I'm saying?
I thought that very same thing. I was
That's the
thinking the other
goal.
day, I was thinking the other day, like, I am deteriorating too fast. I won't be able to enjoy my golden years. I, fuck it. I'm finna go get me one of them under desks. Now I see why a bunch of this shit from the 80s exists that we just used to throw clothes on top of. Like
Hey,
one of them under desk peddlers. Like, cause you sitting there, why not? Why the fuck not?
you
You
need
just sitting
that.
there.
You need that.
Right?
You
You
need
sitting
that.
there. And if
You
you sit
need
there long enough, you fucking are wasting away. So you better counterbalance that shit.
you need to burn those calories and get those muscles moving. You need to turn up the resistance at a time. Like you need
Yeah.
to make them. You need to. They're gonna atrophy, and then You're gonna be required to put hand on knee in order to get up.
Hey, this nigga
You're
Tony.
never gonna be able to hold your plate and your drink and get up from the table at the same time ever again. Do you want to be that person? I don't want to be that person.
I'm already that person. This nigga Tony Wood say the bitches who gotta get up twice got the best pussy. That
Damn.
nigga said we
Damn.
gotta.
Hey, I don't know. Uh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to that part again though. I'm looking forward to the freedom of the freedom of expression part again though. But the decrepitness, I don't know if I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to be able
Oh,
to I want to be able to play age appropriate basketball at the retirement community.
you know what the
At
fuck I
least for a
did?
couple years.
You know what the fuck I did this week? I fucking may have proved city plan is correct. Like I just been driving the speed limit places and I've been not hitting no red lights. That shit is like some modern wizardry miracle of electricity. And I don't even want to give them credit like we've been causing traffic jams by not following their little simple fucking couple rules. But we may have been causing traffic jams.
Hey, we was on the expressway Saturday, Sunday on the expressway Sunday going to going to a brunch. It was rather fun. Had a ball, but yeah. So they doing all this fucking construction on 57, right? So we taking 57. Was it 57, 55, 57 going out south. We taking that motherfucker going all the way out south. Going not all the way out south, but going out south. The traffic narrows to two lanes. At two from three to two lanes with the traffic cones and all that. They're doing construction and whatnot, but it's moving slow. we get to a point to where the bottleneck unclogs and the cars start to go fast and shit. What's happening is one of the fucking construction workers, I guess, has nothing better to do other than to fuck with the cars and wave them over. Not with any intention to actually merge the lanes into one lane, but just to fuck with them. And you could see it on his face. He was laughing, having a good time, fucking with cars, just waving. And these random ass waves at the cars to not make them actually do anything, but pump their brakes was causing the fucking standstill back on 99th.
Damn.
In Halston. Yeah. Yeah. Just that little bit of bullshit caused it to stop there.
That's all it takes, brother.
All it fucking takes. All it fucking takes.
I can't see this. I can't see this here, but I can see it on camera. I've been having the darndest time trying to roll this up for like 2 days now.
Hey, I'll be careful of anything you have to record yourself doing in order to do. That's a vampire rap.
Vampire rap.
It's weird. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm angsty, so yeah, that's my life now. I'm angsty.
Like I said, I hit 41. Shit start popping. I've been dropping like a fucking trillion. Motherfucking just everything. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. I understand why some of these songs exist now. They weren't children's songs. That was some adult. That was some mid-aged adult checking to see if she was still there when he got up in the morning.
Hey,
shoulders,
knees, and toes.
All right. Let's get the fuck up out of here.
Okay, all right. Hey, all there. I'm all right. I'm good. I'm good.
Everything's there. Let's get the fuck on up out of here.
Hey.
Now I see.
They say the older you get, the more you revert to your younger self.
Hey, I now see why we pray before bed and not before we leave the house.
Well, you know, some people pray before they leave the house.
Some people pray before them motherfuckers getting shot at on a regular.
Oh, I mean,
we say our prayers at night and get up and seize the day. Now I see why we gotta pray we get up in the morning. If I should die before I wake, I now see why. Two things I didn't understand until I was fucking 40.
I thought it was so you can repent for anything you had done during the day in the event that maybe you may not be able to repent for it later if there's a situation that arises where you die in your sleep. You don't want to, yeah, I thought that was the reason why.
You using prayers as a memorandum, nigga?
And that's why if I should die before I wake up, that's why you have to say all of that shit.
You know no, nigga. You not supposed to.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So what you're saying is I'm supposed to poke a nigga in the eye at 9:30 a.m. and hold that in till 10 at no, nigga, you supposed to repent then.
No, you supposed to, yes.
Yeah.
But in the case that you didn't, and you have anything lingering that you don't, before you tuck your ass in and go to sleep. And you know, this anvil just fall out the sky and just your ass. You know, I mean, just think about it. Back when they invented this shit, it was a probability that an arrow would come through your roof and pierce your chest, through your chest, and impale you in the bed.
Right. So if you dreaming about booty or something, you gotta repent for that shit pre.
Hey look. You can't repent for a dream.
You can. That's why you tell a nigga if I should die before I wake.
Right. Before I wake. I don't.
Before I wake.
Hey, look. I'm not. Hey, look. Them sins is pending. It's like a bank transaction.
No, nigga, you
This
better
shit ain't went
be.
through yet.
No, I would rather for me to be a pre-absolved than some old
Nah.
pending transaction
Hey
over
look,
shit you
hey
talking
look. If
about.
my soul,
Heaven don't have two business days, nigga.
if my soul hit the board before my sins do, I'm gonna need you to go ahead.
Hey, you
I'm
gonna
gonna
see
need you to go
Peter?
ahead and take that.
You gonna see Saint Peter come and get you out the child line? Like,
Nah, fam. Nah. That don't count. That don't count. That don't count. I was up here already before that happened.
no, they won't. Come here. Hey, come here, you. Yeah,
Hey
you
look,
come here.
hey look, hey look, hey look, hey
You
look.
come get your.
I'll be damned. I'll be damned if I leave here on a technicality.
go come get you out the wing spinning room. you. Yeah, come here.
Hell nah.
You
No.
gonna be sitting there putting
Taylor,
on your wings
Taylor,
like.
Taylor, don't put down your needle with thread, Taylor. Don't put down your thread, Taylor.
Hey, bro,
Fuck that.
bro, you
Nah.
can already measure my instinct.
I'm
Pause. I'm here.
too far in the process.
I'm too far.
You might as well go ahead and let me go.
So you ain't here getting pants, nigga. This the wings roll. What the fuck? Yeah, bring your ass over here.
Hey look. I'm gonna be real smooth. I'm gonna be real smooth until I ain't gotta be smooth no more. I'm telling you, I'm not. I think I said this before. I'm not leaving pretty. I'm not. How dare you expect that? Who the fuck just walking out like, yeah, all right, man, they got me. No, 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 and especially for some shit that registered after I was already up here. No, I was already up here, fam. I was in here. I can't be responsible for nothing that happened out there. Nope. Have you heard of Ali Oxenfree, sir?
Nigga say he go home base St. Peter. No, fam, that's not how it works. They gonna come get your ass right up out the motherfucking white linen line.
Hey, look, if you can't home base heaven, what can you home base?
See, that's why they got that gate. Niggas just like you.
No, hey, look. That's for the people on the outside. I'm already in, partner. No, I'm already in. I'm already in. I'm already in.
You don't get. That's why
I'm
you
already
don't
in.
get right in. Niggas like you who can't keep it 100 say, "Hey, man, I just dreamt about some ass." Like I wasn't awake to repent
Hey,
for
look.
it.
Hey, look.
So
As long as
I prepaid. You want to go up there and finagle. I want to
not finagle that shit. Hey, look. You let me know what I owe right now on the way out. If that shit is still that shit ain't registered yet, it's not my fault.
It's registered, nigga. You just couldn't fucking control yourself to repent inside of the dream. That's why you're supposed to prepay.
First of all, how you gonna repent in the dream?
That's
That ain't
my point.
that,
That's why you
that,
have to
ain't-
prepay.
that don't sound like things dreams are made of.
That's why you have to prepay.
I'm
That's
not supposed.
exactly my point.
How the fuck you gonna dream and feel guilty in the dream? I mean, you can feel guilty after the dream, but in the dream, how the fuck you gonna feel guilty in the dream?
You don't have to feel guilty. All you have to do is dream about some other wives' ass, so you covered it. That's it. You don't have to feel guilty about coveting. You just dream about some other man's wife's ass. You just covered it.
Hey, look, I thought the guilt or remorse was a byproduct of guilt, knowing and acknowledging the wrongdoing, whatever you want to qualify it as. But I'm not dreaming and being wrong in the dream ever. I don't know how you dream.
You don't have to be remorseful during the act. You have to be remorseful afterwards. So when you wake up and realize you dream about ass, that's the time to be remorseful. But if you
Right,
don't wake up
right,
and you
right. Then I'm
already
not
at the gate,
responsible. I'm not responsible for that.
that's not
No.
how it works, nigga. That's not
Nah.
how it works. They not gonna
Dion
scrub
said
them
you got
off the book.
Dion says you gotta get rid of them borderline sins. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta get rid of. Hey, look, it's a motherfucker on Apollo right now auditioning for doing the amateur night, and he has on a suit damn near identical to Steve Harvey's suit. Well, not identical.
Oh,
It's the same. It's the same as color. He like he got these from J.C. Penney, but still, they matching.
but,
They
but that
matching,
could go
matching.
either way. That could go either way. Steve could rep you, or Steve could try to get his jokes off.
Oh, I think the way he looked at him. Now, only thing about watching this shit in mute, I can't tell if this dude sounds good or not. I don't see anybody booing, profusely right now. They just looking. Oh, they clapping now. They clapping. Okay, they clapping. Okay. Oh, he might be all right. I ain't seen a good booing in a minute. Paulo looking kind of soft right now. Yeah. Nah. I was talking about my week though. I don't know if you was done with your week or started with your week
Yeah,
yet.
nothing happened with my week.
Uh, nah, nah. So yeah, we went horseback riding, but we didn't go horseback riding. Um, we had intended to go horseback riding, but we ended up getting there and they said they had no horses.
Well, that was definitely racism.
Hey, look. Hey,
How y'all
look.
get there and they say they ain't have no horses, nigga? At a farm made for horseback riding.
Hey, hey, hey. They said you got something planned.
What?
You had something
Oh
planned.
yeah, yes.
They,
It just came
they said they said we ain't got no horses right now. Yeah, man,
out.
we ain't gonna have no horses for the rest of the day. But y'all can have this pony
Y'all could have this pony.
to split between the rest of y'all that's under 100 pounds. So we ended up, letting the kids ride the pony for a little bit. They all got like 7.5 minutes or some shit like that. It was a fun time for the children. It was a it was an experience, I guess. They got to watch horses shit. I don't I don't know. I don't know what else it was.
You say what that ranks on the child experience list?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that gets because it wasn't like a trail or nothing like that. It was just you just walking in the circle on the little pony as various members of your family drag you around it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I was riding horses at that age. I think we baby our kids. I've been on that type of time. I don't think any of them wanted to put that helmet on. Like you kind of saw the light go out a little bit when they all just stuck that helmet on their head. Like I'm too big for this shit. I think they're there, except for the 3-year-old. But everybody else, my kid and everybody else's kid, I think they're there. Well, at the yeah, this ain't it.
Yeah, nah. You say
This
where
ain't
the
it.
squeeze? Like
Nah,
horses, but horse shit.
horse shit. Like it was more horse shit than it was
Horses.
like horse shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Around 7 to 10 is where you start learning the juice ain't worth a lot of the squeezes.
I remember jumping off a lot more shit at that age. Like like there's and hear me out. I don't know. I might be theorizing some shit, but there's a certain like dopamine like production level you gotta have like at certain milestones in life, right? Could that be tied to like you being fucked up in the head later in life if you don't get like enough thrills as a child?
I'm not following. You saying there's a marker level that's
I think it
uh
was something hormonally
so are you
necessary.
saying this this thing can be exasperated or needs to be exercised? That's where
I
I'm not
think it
following.
needs to be exercised. You can overuse it, and I think you can also underuse. I think you have to allow your body the ability to produce certain levels of dopamine. You got to do shit to induce their production. And I might be using dopamine wrong. This ain't no science show. I don't
No,
know.
I mean it's a hormone. It's a hormone, and it's a hormone that's produced by a gland. So in essence, I guess a gland could be worked
What
to.
whatever you produce, whatever 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 shit you produce when you get excited. You know what I'm saying? Like the same shit
No,
that happened when motherfuckers got to jump out of a plane.
it's a bunch of shit. Dopamine, serotonin. It's a whole. You produce a lot of shit
Okay,
that.
okay. So all that shit, right? I think at your developmental stage, at a point, you got to do some level of reckless shit, like jump off some porches, like we did, or some balconies, you know, shit like that. Hop some gates. You have to do a certain level of shit to release a certain level amount of serotonin and dopamine to trigger your body to know how to produce that shit, to regulate you, to be able to be a functioning adult later in life, to process shit like disappointment.
But from what aspect though? Because
What do you mean?
those chemicals control like a varying of emotions,
Yeah,
like
and
happiness,
maybe
sadness.
right, but maybe the production of those chemicals aid in the ability to process certain emotions like failure, rejection, shit like that, disappointment. All the shit
Oh,
that we say, all the shit that we say, a generation of people are ill-equipped to handle.
so you're just saying all across the board that these muscles need to be exercised to function properly. Period.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
because I was more
But not
going
just,
toward the thrill
well,
seeking side and excitement level,
yeah.
which includes a
I think the
lot of
thrill
other
seeker.
emotions.
I think that the thrill, but I think that the whatever you produce and whatever your body is able to produce or produces at those age levels from doing the shit that we did, like jumping off of porches and running, getting lost. You ever got lost as a kid?
No, I don't think so.
You never got lost.
There
I
was
got
no such
lost.
thing. There was no such thing as lost to a motherfucker who walks off.
Oh, I mean, I got
Like
lost.
get lost, this motherfucker leave you. When you walk the fuck off, it ain't no
Still,
loss.
all
You
right,
lost
not
to them, but you're
all
not
right.
lost to
Okay,
you.
all right. Not knowing where the fuck you at. You ever been that?
Yes, often.
All right,
I
cool.
be not where I know. I walk in fucking strange Asian alleys now, nigga.
That's cool. I'm saying, as a child, have you ever been lost? And my point in saying that is that that being lost forces you to develop one to develop a certain skill level, but two, I think it makes your body produce something along the lines of what is produced by adventuring. Those
I was
same
with you until you got to this shit. Now I think that might produce irrational fears. I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
counterintuitive to the thought you're trying to state.
I don't think it would. I don't think it did. I don't think that I don't think that we're the generation known for having irrational fears. Are we?
No.
Are our predecessors the ones that are known for having irrational fears, other than like superstition? But these are motherfuckers that went
No.
to war.
I just said that shit. I said we the first generation. We the first. We just had a generational conversation like 20 minutes ago. Like we the first generation that fucking got the shaft. Like we the first generation that got the shaft. Our parents was the first flighty motherfuckers that didn't. Not everybody got married. Not everybody had a fucking house to pass down to the kids. They all got shit passed to them. None of us did. Like sparingly, some of us will, but
I get
for
what
the
you're
most
saying.
part,
I get.
they
I get.
was the first generation that said "fuck them kids" and just live for themselves. And now all of us are out here fucked right now, like with no backing, no nothing to fall on, nothing to ease the tensions of the day like they had. Maybe to have a house inherited,
Nothing that
and
can nothing that creates generational wealth.
I hate to say this shit. That shit is
But
goddamn
but it but it
overrated.
but it is what it is though. It's literally what you're describing.
Yes, but shit. Generational breaks, nigga. Just a fucking hand up, not even a hand out. Like we the first ones that caught that shit. Cause them niggas was getting hot. A motherfucker just did the Family Matters house. And they said, do you think Carl Winslow would be able to afford that? And he broke the shit down. You know what Carl Winslow monthly payments would have been back then on a fucking 30-year mortgage? $187. Carl Winslow was making $2,200 a month himself. Harriet was bringing in probably another 12 to 15.
I think I think
$187.
I think Harriet was bringing in closer to about 8. I think Carl, I think he was bringing in 2,200 a month. I think Harriet was probably bringing in closer to about 8. But yeah, definitely being able to afford that house, definitely be able to be fine supporting all those kids that he did and Steve. Um, maybe not breaking as much shit, but some shit,
Some shit. A few
a few things. But
things.
whoo,
Yeah.
we not putting Laura through school with this bill.
$187 a month. I was flabbergasted.
Hey look, you the soul Judy too.
Hell yeah. Move grandma in, move Rachel in, her little badass kid, adopted kids. You a hard nigga to get rid of your kid and adopt one.
Hey, he felt it was guilt. It was guilt. It was in a better place. It was in a better place financially. He had got a couple promotions. He was a captain at that time. He was feeling guilty. He was like, they weren't looking for it, couldn't find him the most. Said, we're gonna take this motherfucker then. Fuck it.
Carl Winslow indirectly responsible for Orlando Brown and the bullshit he out here doing right now.
Hey,
Raven Simone.
hey, hey, look. No, we're not gonna say that. We're not gonna say that. Because that's saying this thing. We're not gonna say that. It's motherfuckers doing praise dancing right now. They got on white, or they might mean I don't know. They got on black leather suits and they wearing white gloves and white shoes.
They have
It's a
white
weird.
faces.
No, they all wearing sunglasses. They black with regular black faces.
With their skin tone showing.
Right,
The
showing
regular black
themselves.
faces is still well,
I don't. The, they end with what they came with. They end what they came with. I don't know. Uh, yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. Oh, my week.
your
Yeah,
week.
we went to a brunch though. It was fun. Um, yeah. We still that family. We will fuck up your champagne
We
inventory.
are staying from motherfucking 10 to 2, baby. We are here. Y'all open at 2, 10. Y'all shut this shit down at 2. Guess how long we finna be here? Guess.
Hey,
Guess.
hey. Give you two guesses. I give you two. I give you two guesses. Yeah, but nah. But we didn't even get the fucking bottomless mimosas and shit though. It was some bullshit. They only had that on fucking Saturdays, and we was there on a Sunday. So they had champagne towers, uh, which was like 3 bottles of champagne in a big ass uh beaker with a tap on it.
Look.
So those were those were cool. We took like 3 of them down like real quick. Like yeah. Um, it was nice. It was a nice time. It was a good family. It was a good family training outing for the next time we actually go out. We gonna do that shit for real in a bottomless way because that's how we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed to admit this next thing. I've been Googling all you can eat places. As a fat guy. I've just been Googling all you can eat places, and there are countless all you can eat places in Chicago. Most of them brunches, oddly enough. And you can just fill up your calendar with Sunday fun days. One place offered brunch for $29 and bottomless mimosas for 30. And I don't know if that
Hmm.
was a $59 total or one extra dollar for the mimosas.
Hey, hey, it was a $59 total.
It stopped
Plus,
my whole all you can eat fantasy. I just did that confusion right there. I just made me not want to do any of it. I just Washington smack the table
like
right
I'm out.
mid Google. I'm out. I was out mid Google.
I'm out. I'm out. I ain't doing this shit. Yeah, nah, forget about. Yeah, I don't know. It's you know, it's I fuck with brunches. I don't know if you can find he who findeth a brunch findeth a good thing.
Find this for this thing in the New Testament somewhere.
It's in the the IHOP Testament,
he,
the book of IHOP. Yeah, I
he
don't
who
know.
findeth pork bacon findeth breakfast.
Find this breakfast. But yeah, no, it's a good way to commune, be with your family, do your family shit. The spot we was at, it was babies in that motherfucker. It was children in there, and they had a DJ and the game going. Like you could have brought your kids and had a time. Like it was one of
You
those
could have,
things.
but it was uncouth.
You could have, and it didn't feel like it was uncouth. We felt like we was gonna do what the fuck we was gonna do, so we weren't bringing no fucking kids. But if somebody else didn't want to do what we did, they could bring their children, and that's what it is. But speaking of being a responsible parent, uh, Herschel Walker was in the news.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
here.
you here?
I'm here. Herschel Walker was in the news, responsible parent. The nigga who
Yeah.
decided to fight MMA at like 52.
Hey, look. He should have probably just kept doing that. Who would have thought? Who would have thought him choosing to get? I don't know what all that noise is. Who would have thought though that him choosing to get punched in the fucking head for a living at 50 would have been a better choice than the shit he's doing right now? That was the sound decision. That was the sound
That was the
decision.
sound decision of his life. Getting his
That was-
ass whooped at 50.
At 50. So at 50, whatever the fuck he is now, I don't know. He decides to run for,
Wasn't that long ago? He like 55.
it wasn't that long ago. Right, wasn't that long ago. But yeah, so at this age and stage of his life, he decides that he wants to run for fucking Congress. Yeah, he wants to run for the fucking U.S. Senate.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker finna get me too.
Hey, look, you ain't finna. Hold on. I'm finna get you there. I'm finna speed you up.
Shit, he's me too already.
Ben, me too.
Whoa.
Ben, me too. Right. I'm just trying to see if our producer is here, ready with me, with the video that I sent. But yeah, so yeah, he decided to run for Senate, and when he started his campaign, he had his son with him. His son, Christian Walker, you may know him from his right-wing conservative TikTok videos that have a very, very heavy homosexual skew to him. It's weird. It's very, very, very weird. Very, very weird. He's definitely LGBTQ-ish, but
LGBTQ.
but Republican. And it's not even like I don't even say this shit like maybe I shouldn't say it. Like, am I outing him or some way I feel apprehensive? No, I feel perfectly comfortable and okay in saying all the shit that I'm saying, and don't feel like that I'm outing or saying something that isn't public knowledge already. Anyway, so he comes out with his son. He comes out with his son, and he's pushing his family values campaign and all this other stuff. And then, lo and behold, he gets all these allegations like, "Wait, didn't you beat that? Didn't you beat your wife? Like bad? When the police at your house? Like recently? Like what? What are you the guy?" And he was like, "No, that was a long time ago. That wasn't what you think it was. It was something different. Don't worry about it. Look over here, guys. I'm a Republican and I'm black.
Hey.
I used to play football. Hey,
does riding one horse make me a cowboy?
I mean, it depends. Is this a cowboy competition he's trying to enter? Because then he'll say yes.
Is there any competition for whooping a woman's ass?
Well, I mean, some motherfuckers will tell you, yeah.
It's not a race, it's a marathon.
Hey, look, never mind. I was gonna tell that joke about some Motown individuals that did things, but nah. So yeah, he goes out with his son on the campaign trail. That story hits. Hold on, pause on. Yeah, Yeah. Hey, look, instantly, right?
That neck snap there was a motherfucker.
Instantly, right? Instantly, right? So keep it pause on me real quick. So he goes out with the son. The
Pause
son
for
does
me too.
the son does videos on a regular basis, touting the prowess of the Republican Party and the idiocy of a Democrat or a liberal or any of those bleeding heart type of people and things like that. He's really anti that. He's really conservative. Um, his father really has a lot of things that keep coming out of the woodwork. But most recently, there was a woman that came out and said, "Hey, all this anti-abortion stuff you talking, motherfucker, you paid for me to have an abortion."
Little Herschel or Big Herschel?
Big Herschel,
Oh.
Herschel
Yeah,
said,
man, I
"Oh,"
regret that every day. I wish I still had that kid.
and then Herschel came out and said, "Hey, look, people would say anything, at the last minute to try to diminish your character. Uh, yeah, that's all I have to say about that."
So I got rid of one, maybe two babies. That make me an expert in opinion. And I think we should abolish this chicanery.
Yep, that ain't what he said. So his son, um, coming in with, an early entry to the November surprise that politics is typically, wrought with, comes with the October surprise, and he says, I don't support my dad. My dad's a liar." And Maestro, if you will, I see you had that video queued up. If you will, put it up for us. This is him in all his statement. This.
I stayed silent as the atrocities committed against my mom were downplayed. I stayed silent when it came out that my father, Herschel Walker, had all these random kids across the country, none of whom he raised. And my favorite issue to talk about is father absence. Surprise, because it affected me. That's why I talk about it all the time, because it affected me. Family values people. He has 4 kids, 4 different women, wasn't in the house raising one of them. He was out having sex with other women. Do you care about family values? I was silent, lie after lie after lie. The abortion card drops yesterday. It's literally his handwriting in the card. They say they have receipts, whatever. He gets on Twitter. He lies about it. Okay, I'm done. Done. Everything has been a lie. And so for the right to say I'm being suspicious for saying, hey, I'm done with the lies, when you all have been calling me saying, is this true about your dad? Gosh, we're not going to win Georgia, this candidate, all that's been you. You have no idea what I've been through in my life. You have no idea what me and my mom have survived. We could have ended this on day 1. We haven't. I haven't told any stories. I'm just saying, don't lie. Don't lie on my mom. Don't lie on me. Don't lie on the lives you've destroyed and act like you're some moral family man. Y'all should care about that, conservatives. And then for people on the left to act as though I'm responsible for all of the things that he has done. I've talked about Father Epps. I've talked all these issues because they've been close to me, because they matter to me, because I went through it. That's why I've talked about it. So when you say, well, talk about your dad, but I'm saying this behavior is atrocious. Don't come for me. You don't have to like my politics. You don't have to like me. You don't have to. I'm just saying I'm done with the lies. We were told at the beginning of this, he was going to get ahead of his past, hold himself accountable, all of these different things, and that would have been fine. Go ahead. He didn't do any of that. Everything's been a lie. Everything's been downplayed. Everything's been cutting corners. The whole thing. And whose expense is that at? Me, my mom, as we're chased down by the media, we're terrorized, all these different things. People are questioning my authenticity. I'm done. Don't lie. Don't put this on me. This is a candidate issue, not a me issue. I wouldn't have spoken out if there weren't all these lies every day.
Hey, there's a saying that I've heard before. Some like, hell hath no fury like a,
A walk of
you know what? It doesn't, a walker scorned. Yeah. There we go. Like a walker scorned. Thank you for that there. Cause
That'll get you past the censors.
that'll get me past. I was in a corner there a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, he seems to be pretty upset about it. very upset about his father's betrayal and all of that cheating and lying that he did.
That brings
Uh,
up,
we
that
knew.
brings up an interesting point. Did he have to out his father by name if all his videos were indeed about his father and his upbringing?
Hey, I don't follow a lot of not Tristan, Christian Walker content.
I mean, we're able
When I
to
say a
glean
lot,
that from
when I
that
say a lot, I
video
don't
he
really
just
mean
posted.
any. Hey, look,
Well,
hey, look, hey, look. But this the thing. I've seen some of his content. I've never seen him talk about his father as my father was absent and this is why I he should be the
but
candidate
if he
because
talk
he knows
about
about.
deadbeat fathers, if he has a
I
reoccurring
don't
message of
recall
deadbeat
him.
fathers,
I don't recall the message about the reoccurring deadbeat father message either. I don't recall any of this on his TikTok. I remember him bitching at baristas at Starbucks. I remember him berating a woman at a gas pump at some point. I remember him talking about his Range Rover and the gas prices and like it's different for him because he has to use premium. Like I remember that shit, but I don't remember the excoriating videos about his dad not being there, and maybe I missed him. I could have, because again, I don't watch this motherfucker shit, but I don't recall those things being there ever. Ever, 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 ever. But hey, look, shout out to you for um, doing what it is that we all knew you to be doing, and I'm just gonna point it out. You just want attention, fam. You just wanted attention when your father was running, and you was willing to say anything. You just was willing to say anything about conservatism and about how poor people were trash, and you were somehow better because you were rich, because your father was rich, and and things like that that you would say. I don't know if that was a direct quote, but it felt like you would say nah. Whatever. I don't. It's neither here nor there, because you're here now, and the cat's out of the bag. We all aware. Oh shit, your daddy ain't shit. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have fucking thunk it?
Herschel.
Everybody else. Hey, look, it, it's no new information here. He ain't shit. You just wanted the attention for doing it. I'm sorry. It's just what it was. But it was funny to me that
Miro,
he looked
Miro
he looked
Walker.
he looked so hurt about the lies of his father. This motherfucker been lying, fam. Been been lying. When were they supposed to stop? When was when was he supposed to have this Barbara Walters sit down moment where he got ahead of his past? Like y'all was all supposed to sit down and wear like little matching family suits and shit. He was gonna hold your hand and say, but I'm a better man now. When was that supposed to happen? When did you think that? Hey, look, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why you let the people lie to you like that. It just is what it is. Any other thoughts
Not really. He'll have no fury like a walker's arm.
at all?
But
Um.
hey, I will. I do have a thought though. It is completely separate from that topic, but dealing with the visuals of that topic. I used to have a
Mhm.
real pause about people and lying when they behave in the manner that he was behaving in that video. But now it's so commonplace. It's no longer like if a motherfucker acted like that, I just automatically assume they was lying. Now, no more. It's like that's a person now.
That's a person now.
Yeah, like oh, that's that person. That's waving.
Ooh. Hey, look. I don't think you can call him Wayman.
No,
No.
Wayman was lovable.
Mm-mm.
No. All right.
Nope.
Men on film.
Men on film. Men on film. Hey man. Hey look. I think the thing is that you can't say none of it. Like you could know that is there, but I think the trick is that you're not supposed to acknowledge it.
You can't acknowledge it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't acknowledge it. You gotta
Can't
act like
acknowledge his. You can't acknowledge that Wayman exists in the world. That is no longer just Jamario. Wayman exists in our society as a real human being now. You can't acknowledge that fact. Because I'm not necessarily saying that he was Wayman. I'm just saying that Wayman exists now. So people who act like Christian act in the video, I no longer think are just instantaneously inherently false or trying to pull a fast one. As to where I used to think it was an act. Now I know intrinsically that that person exists for real.
hey look, hey look. I think all that is fitting and all that is fair. Just can't call them Waymans.
All right. All right. Suits them.
I don't know. We live in a world today where acceptance
Labels
is
are
it, labels
are abhorrent.
are important, and
I said
acceptance is
I
important.
said abhorrent, nigga.
Oh, I was going. Hey, look, no, no, ain't gonna get me out there. Labels are important
Proper labeling is important.
and necessary in a world where people should have the right to be themselves, them full selves, and express themselves. And speaking of full self-expression, Lizzo caught my attention. I don't know if she was in the news. I don't know if I got to keep saying that shit. This such and such was in the news. Is this shit fucking
Hey,
news?
I was
Because
just
that shit
thinking
wasn't
about this.
news.
And
That it,
no. A motherfucker like Kanye West who never leaves the news, is it okay? Like, why are we saying he's in the news? Motherfucker was in the news yesterday. Nigga, this is the same news. It's the
say,
same story that he just keeps making over and over. He has three stories that's interwoven into all of our lives. So is it fair to say that he's in the news again? Is it fair to say that Lizzo is in the news? When is Lizzo out of the news?
hey, look, that wasn't even where I was going with it. I'm just saying, is this shit really news? Because shit that was news to me was like, oh fuck, did North Korea shot a motherfucking rocket over Japan just for shits and giggles? What? But no, this shit caught my attention though, and I will talk about world politics at some point throughout the show because I like doing that shit. It's fun for me. But nah, if we can get that Lizzo video back up real quick, this shit caught my attention because it was just wild the things that she was saying to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm alone in this, and we'll talk about it. But I have an opinion about things that she was saying in the video. All right, so roll that beautiful bean footage.
All I wanted to see was me in the media. Someone fat like me, black like me, beautiful like me. If I could go back and tell little Lizzo something, I'd be like, you're going to see that person, but bitch, it's going to have to be you. All I wanted to see was me in the media. Someone
Pause it.
fat.
Pause it. Pause it. Okay. This is why I have a problem with this. And it's shit related to the Kanye West shit a little bit. In a little bit, I'm gonna tie it to that in a minute. But this is where I'm at with this, right? This is the issue that I have with this particular
Shirley Hemphill,
thing.
Marsha Warfield.
You are acting as though people before you that look like you that were trailblazers that blazed the way for you, that did incredible things. You acting as though they never existed. When you act like you never had, you make it easy for them to act like motherfuckers never was.
Florida Evans.
Florida Evans was a full-figure woman on TV.
I'm sorry.
Esther Rowe.
All these women's real names. Esther Rowe.
Esther Rowe was a full-figure woman that looked like you on television. Nell Carter was a big black woman that looked like you on television.
Shirley Hemphill.
On television. Shirley Hemphill. Marsha Warfield. Thea had a show. Vidal had her own show. You didn't watch that growing up? And now, I mean, maybe because Lizzo is a little bit younger than me. I'm 40 and I'm old and crotchety. And she is not 40. I think she is 34, maybe 35, somewhere in that age range, maybe. Right? So she may not have caught those shows. But you didn't see a Monique on television when you grew up?
Oh, don't get into Yvonne Wilson. Monique. What is Monique's last name?
I don't know Monique's last name. I don't
She
know if
is
she
the
has a
most
last
famous
name.
out of all of these motherfuckers I just named, and is the one I draw a blank on. Yvonne
I don't think
Wilson.
she has a
Monique, whatever her last name is.
I don't know if Monique has a last name, is what I'm saying. I don't know.
Oh.
But these women existed. Were on television, were in me. Oprah fucking Winfrey.
No, she ain't no Oprah now. No.
I ain't saying that she is Oprah. I'm not saying that Lizzo is a Nell Carter. Nell could write her own fucking ticket. Let's not sell Nell Carter short. That woman could sing, that woman could dance, that woman could act, that woman could do all that shit. So let's not act as though Nell Carter wasn't out here paving the way and doing a lot of the shit that Lizzo was out here doing before Lizzo was doing it. We not acting like she was not. We acting like she wasn't a trailblazer. We acting like she didn't exist when she did. And again, I'll say it if you didn't hear it. When you act as though you never had, you make it easy for these people to say they never existed. Countess Vaughn. You didn't grow up looking at Countess Vaughn and seeing yourself on TV damn near her whole life.
On 227? Oh yeah. I know all the fat fines.
All of them. All of them. We got what was the comments that said even Countess Vaughn. I spelled the name all wrong. Yeah, definitely I spelled the name wrong too. I can't spell that motherfucking name. I don't know.
And these are the ones I just think of off the top of my head. If I had any preparation, I could have looked up probably 20 more.
Hey, look.
I don't even want to go down to Mom's Mabley and
that's my mama. That's my mama. I can't remember old boy name from it. Clifton, not Clifton Powell. What's Reverend Dr. Reuben Gregory real name?
Reverend Reuben Gregory.
Yeah.
Damn, what the fuck is his name? I don't know. As soon as you said, I just want to call that nigga Lamont Desmond Barker. I know it ain't Lamont.
You know, it ain't Lamont. But yeah, that's my mama was on TV. But that's in the 70s, so you might not have saw that shit. But like she just put up in the chat, Queen Latifah, Living Single. You didn't watch Living Single growing up? You didn't see Living Single with Queen Latifah, Khadijah, and Sinclair on the show looking like you? You didn't see that? You saw absolutely no representation until you did it. So we weren't shit as a people until Lizzo came and did it. That's the problem. We don't embrace the shit that came before us. We act like we some trailblazers when we not. We act like we doing some shit that we are not doing. Jill Scott. You didn't grow up listening to Jill Scott. Be in your same industry before you, existing as you. Angie Stone.
I didn't even
Kelly Price.
I didn't even get into the singers. No. I didn't even get into the motherfucking singers. The damn. Yeah, I ain't gonna go there. But
But hey, look, Jennifer fucking Hudson. She came directly like hell. If it's a motherfucker that was batting in the batter's box when you was on deck, it's Jennifer Hudson, right?
oh, and she was her to the umpteenth degree. Jennifer Hudson just got the way she got. She was Lizzo for real. All through American Idol.
All through American Idol, singing, getting America to vote for her. I don't think she ain't win though, but still, like she got pretty fucking far. Dion said, "Singers go without saying." Go without saying. He said
Apparently not,
she
nigga.
ain't
Apparently
even
she
she
needs
ain't even top 5 fat female rappers of all time.
Lizzo was a rapper?
Lizzo raps too, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, she do.
Oh.
Motherfucker said Medea. But yeah, these people existed, and we act as though they never did exist. And I just want to point that out. Like that shit don't make no sense. And we got to stop people from saying crazy, stupid shit. And we also got to stop motherfuckers from denigrating our thing,
I
which
would be
brings.
interesting to hear her response to those names I threw out though, because I got a sharp inkling that she doesn't feel that those women are in her league, and that is the real problem.
Because she twerks and plays the flute.
No, because
Monique got out there and did the whole Beyonce
colorism,
dance.
colorism. Because most of
Monique
the
is
women
darker
that
than
I
her.
met,
Monique is
that's
darker
what I
than her.
just that's what I just said.
Oh, so you
Colorism.
thinking that? Oh, you thinking that she has color? Ooh,
I don't think she would identify with any of those women that I named
because they're of darker
because they're all of darker
toned
skin.
skin.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh. Hey, Dion said. He said Amia X gonna have a verse on her ass real quick.
But see, I think she was more talking. My mind went to television and movies because she said "see" as in a visual representation.
She said in media, and to be fair, I don't even know what fucking award she was getting in the moment. I don't know what it was
Nickel,
for. I don't know where it was
Nickelodeon Album of the
at.
Year.
Right. I don't know what award it was, and I don't know what it was for, and I don't know where it was at. I don't know. But it's just that that sentiment being expressed in that speech. It was an Emmy, okay, but that sentiment being expressed in that speech rubbed me the wrong way because instantly my mind went to all those people that I watched on television. I watched those shows. I watched the shows that you motherfuckers didn't watch, that didn't appreciate. I watched the Wayans brothers when motherfuckers just call it buffoonery and shit. Now, it's a show about a motherfucking first of all, a family with a present black father this was an entrepreneur who had a son that was also an entrepreneur and another one who pursued his dreams. Hey, look, it is what it is.
I want to know what she think about the Parkers because that was the Parkers' whole fight. Was her exact sentiment. There isn't no representation of us on TV, so we finna be that. And then the Parkers had a hell of a run. And now for her to retrospectively say, oh yeah, no, I didn't see no representation like me on TV. Like, what exactly do you mean?
Man, uh, uh, Candace said that Lizzo won an Emmy for Outstanding Competition Program for Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls. Hey, look, so you won an award for you didn't even it wasn't even an original idea. Cause you're not finna sit here and tell me that somebody else didn't have big girls competing before you.
Beyonce.
I don't even think it was Beyonce. I'm talking about like a while ago. Like this shit ain't even like I don't know. I can't remember who did it. Dion said the Parkers was all fat females: Monique, Countess, and Yvette Wilson. Damn. Hey, look, full figure gals. The lot of them. Yeah, but they existed, and for you to act as though they didn't, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're not helping us out here. You're doing more hurt than help. And I don't see the point in that, and I don't see people actually pointing these things out. But I do see a lot of people pointing out other people's faults and perceived missteps and such. And that brings me to Mr. West.
Mr. West, Mr. West.
Mr. West, Mr. West, Mr. West. So if we're not familiar, Kanye had a fashion show a couple of days ago. Turned out a new line. It was innovative. It was all about not having hardware on the clothes, as they say. Hardware, you say? Things like zippers and buttons and whatnot. They're going to do all pullover things. So, new. Sweats. What you fucking do? Anyway, so yeah, that was a big innovative contribution to the fashion game that evening. Oh wait, no, there was more. He had T-shirts also. On the front of the T-shirt, there was a picture, I think, of the current Pope, maybe perhaps doing something. I'm not exactly sure what that depiction was of the Pope, but that was on the front. And then on the back of those T-shirts, there was a phrase that read, "White lives matter." Dum dum dum. And the internet saw that shit, and Jaden Smith saw that shit and was like, I am appalled and offended, and I'm walking out.
Of what, nigga?
He walked out the fashion show. He got up and left because he said, "I don't give a fuck who you is. When I don't rock with the vibe, I'm out." He tweeted that. He tweeted that after he left the show that Kanye West put on. Ye, as he's formerly known, he's as officially known as. So yeah, huh?
These 13% is gonna learn their place eventually.
Ooh, maybe not. Maybe I don't know. Eventually. So yeah. So Jane was in an uproar. And countless other celebrities were all in a tizzy for the messaging on the shirts of the White Lives Matter.
I think it was more Candace Owens because he meant it.
Hey, well, Candace Owens was in the picture that was published. I don't think he put the picture out. I think someone took a picture of him and Candace Owens.
Having her there in the White Lives Matter shirt, let motherfuckers know that was purposeful to let motherfuckers know this is not a fucking joke.
Oh, I think it was a statement.
A statement, exactly.
Yeah, I think it was a statement. What the statement was, I don't know. Cause Kanye West is a weird motherfucker that do a lot of provocative shit.
That was a statement. I need to be provocative, and I'm running out of shit.
And he don't often explain that shit. And so we be left in the fucking dark as to what the fuck he means by it. But let it not be for motherfuckers to be in the dark about some shit they can just figure out and know the exact intent and meaning of, and decide what the fuck a motherfucker was thinking, what they is and what they ain't gonna be, and how you just don't fuck with them, and also how you ain't been fucking with them for a very long time, although you was either at the show, checking for the show, watching the show, and following this motherfucker on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, apparently. But hey, you don't fuck with him. You just notice all the shit that he does. And then you write about it. Tweets or not. First thing first, I got some other thoughts on it too. But if you don't like something, why are you giving it all of your attention?
It's called gaslighting.
No. I'm speaking to the people that are responding to the shirts. I don't think they're gaslighting. You say they're gaslit?
Oh yeah, they're gaslit.
Okay, all right, cool. I came up, and this is again just from me having the proper shit secreted into my system.
Pause.
When I was a child. Pause. And jumping off porches and getting lost and almost getting hit by cars and getting hit by cars and shit like that. It makes you a nice full-blooded, red-blooded American, well-developed individual, and makes you a nice, well-rounded adult. I had that. So
I got hit by a car too late.
Nah, I'm saying that these other motherfuckers didn't never get hit by cars, and they never understood that when motherfuckers just say some shit that you ain't always got to respond. They never been sat down and told, I don't give a fuck what that motherfucker's doing in that classroom. You sit your ass in that desk and you face forward and you don't respond to nothing that motherfucker saying. If he ain't touching you or doing nothing to you, you don't bother with him. You let him be a fool over there by himself.
If he don't put his hands on you, you leave that fool alone.
You leave that fool alone.
You touch you. You tell a teacher, touch you again, knock his head between the washer and dryer.
If there ain't no washer and dryer, a locker will do.
Oh no, knock his head between the washer and dryer. It's wash and dry somewhere. Just keep knocking his head till you find one.
Till you found one? Till you found one? Check the boiler room. There might be one down there.
They washing them towels somewhere.
Somewhere. Yeah, but if you don't like it, don't watch it. Don't give it credence. But you can't not do that because your disdain for it is what feeds you in your existence. You wouldn't exist without having the shit that you don't like to critique. So your existence is built on critiquing the shit that you don't like. The shit you don't like only gets the light of day because you critique it. And then you say that it's only a problem because it's so proliferated into the culture. It's such an issue is because it's so pervasive and it's so influential. But he only has the influence because you're watching them and then telling everybody else the fuck he doing. And so now they all watching him too. If that's your goal, then you're doing a shitty job. But that's one. Two, he took a picture with Candace Owens with the shirts, White Lives Matter. She got a white one with black writing. He got a black one with white writing. If I was, first things first about this picture, if I was Candace Owens' husband, I'm asking questions when she gets to the crib about this picture.
Yeah, she do look a little too happy.
Little happy. Like, what happened? So, where did he give you the shirt at? Because you didn't go there with it on. Oh, he gave it to me in this trailer. Oh. So when you did you go like in the bathroom to put it on, or did you like just put it on right there? Because I can notice that it's not over your other shirt that you wore because it had a collar. So when you put it on, did you go to the other room? Just right there in front of him, huh? Oh, that's how they do it in the fashion world. You got a fucking model, Candace. I don't know. Hey, look, I don't know, Mr. Owens. I'm just saying, if I was you, I'd be concerned about that shit. Cause she looking at him like she would either let him hit or has already let him hit. Either way, you should be concerned. This motherfuckers just don't go around just taking pictures like that. And Kanye single, and you know he out here. You fucking for sport now. You know that, right?
Never leave your bitch in the room with a billionaire.
That's fucking for sport? No, absolutely not.
Nigga, don't leave your room in a bitch with a billionaire that's fucking for revenge. Never leave your bitch in a room with a billionaire that's fucking with an angle.
Man. Hey, look. It is what it is. So anyway, they take the picture with those shirts on. They're wearing those shirts. Those shirts are in the show. There's a front to that shirt that seems to be a statement, and there's a back to that shirt that seems to be a statement.
A parallel statement.
My question is this: I don't know what the fuck the statement is. I have guesses as to what it is, but I don't know. I don't know what the fuck he means. He just said but I know I know him to be a motherfucker who does things just because they're provocative and they get you talking. I also know that he tries to fancy himself as an artist. I also know from my little cursory knowledge of art is that it is supposed to provoke conversation and thought. So its intention is supposed to get you talking and get you conversating about something, whatever it is, I don't know, and that whatever it is oftentimes up to you. And so he says, "Here's my latest response. When people ask me why I made a tee that says White Lives Matter, they do. Okay, they do. All right, and that will lead me to some of my artistic interpretations of what he meant from putting the messaging on the shirt. But the purpose of art is for you to give an interpretation of it. And from my understanding, that there's supposed to be no wrong interpretations. It's supposed to be what you get from it. That's what makes the shit so artsy, so unfathomably, ridiculously expensive. Excuse me. To pay $50,000 for a picture of a fucking blue circle. It has an accompanying piece of a red circle. I'm looking at you, girlfriends. But yeah, shit like that. So maybe that's what he was doing. I don't know. But if it was what he was doing, that's what we're supposed to do. I have some theories behind it. And I'll tell you why I actually am not upset at it at the end. Okay. So theory one. He's saying that white lives matter. They do. I think it's an unnecessary statement. But is that the purpose of the message? The absurdity of printing White Lives Matter, just the juxtaposition of it on black people to wear it. Why would you wear that? You don't need to wear that. There is absolutely no purpose for you to wear that White Lives Matter shirt, because white lives aren't specifically in jeopardy. Right? So he gets that conversation going. Like, no, they're not in jeopardy, but there are other lives that are in jeopardy, and I'll tell you them. Now, let's have the conversation. Could that be a possibility? Could that be an interpretation of the messaging of the shirt? I mean, I'm just asking.
I'm a pessimist. So it
Maybe a pessimist. I'm just saying, is it possible?
All things through Christ are possible, sir. Anything
Okay, it's possible. All right.
I doubt it. I highly and severely doubt it. And I think it's more of a bravado thing, because his clientele is white. So to get them to wear something as provocative, like the average citizen, just think of who Kanye West's fucking customer base, his consumer base is. The average white American that may not even have any real political affiliation, walking around with a shirt that will undoubtedly ruffle some fucking feathers. Like, just imagine a fucking 16-year-old white kid that don't really give a fuck one way or the other about the political climate.
Mm-hmm.
Just got it on because it's Yeezy. And he's white.
Right.
And his shirt says White Lives Matter.
Right.
The motherfucker walking up behind him not gonna give a fuck what his particular perspective is. They're gonna judge it from their perspective. And that is what I think Kanye West doing. He just out here to see if he's King Ye, if he can take that out of the conversation. Can he make niggas look at the back of that shirt and go, "Oh, that's just Yeezys"? Oh yeah, that's just
good.
Just completely take the angst away from us. Oh, just have, because that is monumental. If he can, because motherfuckers gonna look at that shit and want to beat every one of them up.
Mm-hmm.
Can he take that out of the heart of Black America? That's what his goal is.
I mean, it could be. That's a theory. Again,
I don't think it's altruism.
No.
I don't think it's altruism. No, I think it's from a place of arrogance. Like it's not altruism. I think
Again,
right. I think it's from a place of
who the fuck
arrogance.
who the fuck knows if he's from a place of arrogance or altruism? I don't. You can't. I can't assign that to him. I don't know. I don't know. I have another interpretation. What if the interpretation is that I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get to that too because that's what we'll wrap it up with at the end. Um, so what if it's to say that white lives matter, and I'm gonna put these white lives matter shirts on a bunch of black people because man, white lives matter to black people, and until we admit that, shit might never change. Um, there's a there's a there's a saying that's out there that exists that it goes something to the effect of the motherfucker think the white man ice is colder and their water is wetter. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of black people subscribe to that sentiment. It's a lot of us that'll sit there and talk down on the black business and talk.
I think he's frozen.
Oh, that's him froze. I thought that was my ass. All right. So what he's talking about is the Sambo complex. There are some of us that was raised in an environment where it may not necessarily be that their ice is cold or the water is wet, but the value that they receive merely by being the complexion they are can be a bit appealing to someone who's being treated less than simply by their complexion. It's just envy, and so envy can breed disdain, or envy can breed jealousy, and jealousy can cause one to emulate to receive the benefit associated with that outward appearance. That might explain weaves and wigs and conks back in the 30s and all type of shit. So yes, there is a faction of motherfuckers that believe that their ice is colder and the water is wet. But again, I don't believe that that's what Kanye West was on with this particular venture. I think the nigga, like I said, is just egomaniacal. And anything, any mark he can make, any visible mark he can make that he can point to, like where the layman can point, because we all see the inherent danger in that being mass produced and put out to the public. We see it's intrinsically provocative, it's insightful, it's inciting, it's going to move people to action. But to what action? And that's what my mind, he believes that his name is more powerful than the disdain for that sentiment. And he's trying to prove that with your skin, my skin, with the with the overall health, collective health. Thank God we aren't the faction that rock that shit. Or I haven't seen anybody I know of my ilk rocking that shit. I mainly see teenage Caucasian kids in masses in droves buying that shit. Only thing niggas go to the Gap for is them fucking dollar flip flops. That's it. When you go on the Gap for shit else. Now we got them Yeezys because they became a bit of a collector's item. But as far as most of his clothing, I don't know many motherfuckers that rock his clothing that young and African American. Now, this could just be another ploy for of the many ploys of Kanye West, the White Lives Matter. But again, like I said, I think this is from a place of arrogance where he think he can overtake a fucking uh he's a contrarian at the root. So anything he can do the opposite of what motherfuckers is doing. He got a line. I spent $400 on this. just to be like, nigga, you ain't up on this. He likes to set himself aside from everybody,
He
and
does.
I think this is just another matter of him being a contrarian, and his egomaniacal brain thinks that he could get the world. He think he can usurp the disdain for White Lives Matter. He
Hmm.
might not be wrong, cause motherfuckers might whoop two or three asses, but then be like, oh, that's that easy shirt. And he needs us talking about it for it to fucking work. Cause if we wasn't talking about it, we wouldn't know that was a Yeezy shirt, and it would really just be a White Lives Matter shirt, and asses would be whooped.
Mm. I was in the middle of the second one. How much of that? I don't know how much of that second one y'all got. I really don't. For the powers that be, decided
We
to make my
got
internet,
that the
just my
black
internet in the
folks,
basement cut off.
yeah, because the producer clicked in. I done cut my internet off because it's usually me. We had dead air for like 30 seconds. She had to let me know it was your ass that it froze. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, it was definitely me. Yep.
But yeah, I mean, you can reiterate it.
Okay. So yeah, we get the sentiments that the white man, water's wetter, ice is cold, all that shit. They air is better, right? We have people that look down on black businesses for doing one thing that they would never attribute to white businesses, so to speak. They'll attribute it to that business, but they ain't gonna say that's how white people do business. They'll just say that's how they did business. But if it's a black owned business, they'll say that's how black people do business. Because one can say because white lives matter and black ones don't. Or black businesses don't really matter and white ones do. And you can say that black people are some of the biggest proponents of that particular brand of thinking. Am I wrong?
I mean, if you was to relay it in conjunction with his Black Lives Matter is a scam, you might be putting together something.
No. It's rounding out to that, right?
That's
But
what I
that could
just
be
said.
another.
If you put
That,
it in
look,
conjunction with his theory with his whole stance that Black Lives
mhm,
Matter is a scam.
that could be that. Also, this. Um, he comes from the music industry, right? I got a lot of think pieces on this shit. I know everybody said they want to hear nobody trying to explain Kanye's genius behind this cold shit, but that's exactly what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna be. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not saying it's genius, but I'm saying what it could be. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. Anyway, um, could he be could he be making a commentary on the fact that in music especially, you can say 100 miles an hour all day, all up and down your album. You can talk about killing niggas. You can talk about killing police on your album and see what happens. Talk about killing white people on your album and see what happens. Talk about killing Asian people on your album and see what happens. Talk about killing gay people on your album and see what happens. So, man, Joe, certain lives matter, certain lives don't. It could be a It could be a commentary. It could be a commentary on that particular thought. I don't know. Again, that's my theory. Okay, my last thing. I'll be short. Um, it's more of a question. Is Kanye now on White Lives Matter? I would want to own it before I put it on a shirt in my fashion collection that
Probably.
I
He
that
probably
I that I will plan to sell. I would think, right?
he probably now owns that phrase that everybody was too fearful. Like the one that we too fearful to say. The cis hetero.
Hey, hey,
If
some
somebody was to own that should be so vile. It would have to make the evening news.
have to, but does he now own that?
Yeah, I'm assuming. Yeah,
And oh, what a thing it would be if we chose not to get mad and react with glee. Hey, that rhyme.
he was a poet and you didn't even know it.
Didn't even know it. But can we just, hey, look, can we just snatch potential victories? Like, is that not a thing that one could tout and hang over the supposed superior class of individual race of people? You motherfuckers didn't think to capitalize on that shit. Y'all didn't lock this down. So now we own it, or he owns it. And he can use it any kind of way he wants to. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to do with it.
I mean, it's
I
more
don't know.
one of those kind of things where
I don't know. She said it was trademarked in 2016 by Nick Cardelli. I don't know. Does Nick Cardelli still own it? I don't know. Hey, look, it would be dope if he did own it. If he doesn't own it, then that's just a crazy theory. And I don't know. Is he selling these shirts then if he doesn't own that shit? Because I can't imagine him selling these shirts if he doesn't own it.
if Nick Cardelli owns it, Nick Cardelli about to hit the lottery.
Lottery. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I know Kanye got a reputation for paying whatever for the sample. Can you sample trademarks and clothing?
Motherfucking chips smell like kitten spit, but they fire.
I don't know what Kitten Smith it spelled like. Also, it's hard to say, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, if he doesn't know it, then hey, look, it's one thing. But does it provide the conduit to think along those lines? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Now my last point. Well, my last point was before that. The trademark thing came up to me. Motherfuckers need Kanye, and I say motherfuckers, I mean black people. Black people need a leader.
Say he ain't the one we want, but you the one we need.
And not necessarily a leader, leader. We need something, we need a conduit to direct our energy to or through. It could be a motherfucker that we all just collectively hate. That just
out of it and go example.
Example. We need something. We need a focal point. We need we need Milnure. What's Thor's hammer? What's Thor's hammer name? Milnure. We need Milnure. Black people have all the power of Thor. But we need a Milnure. It don't necessarily have to be the leader of us, because didn't the father say that he controls the hammer? But it's got to be something we focus our power to. When Donald Trump was president, I saw an awakening in black people that hadn't been there since fucking A Different World was on.
You know what I'm saying? So when Dwayne walked in on Willie Wedding?
No, not that. But
not
motherfuckers
that
not that fire. But motherfuckers started paying attention to shit. Motherfuckers started paying attention to things that affected their lives. We started paying attention to politics. We got engaged. We got active. We got involved. And I think we did that in no small part due to Donald Trump.
And
not should do it, did he? Everything to do with Donald Trump. Because it gave us a motherfucker to focus our vitriol and our hate and it coordinated our actions, and we moved with a purpose. And we need some shit to make us move with a purpose. Otherwise, we just be out this motherfucker all wild until there's a thing to do.
Last time niggas focused, goddamn, was because Bush Jr. got that brother in there.
The last time we focused, we got Barack in there, and then we kind of like autopiloted the second time. But you know, it was what it was. That was an easy thing. That wasn't even anything that we had. We didn't know why we was voting for Obama. We don't even know if we really we knew why.
Hell yeah, nigga! our current incumbent had a shoe through at his head. Matter of fact, 2 of them. We like, oh, hell no. We let a fucking cokehead C student run the goddamn country. Yeah.
Well, put it like this: we didn't care what his policies were, as long as he wasn't Clarence Thomas. He was gonna be okay. He was gonna be. We were waiting on Colin Powell. You know that, right? We were waiting on Colin Powell.
We was really waiting on Jesse Jackson to get his shit together.
Oh well, no, we was past waiting on Jesse. We weren't waiting on Jesse no more. It was, I mean, I'm talking about at this particular time, Colin's name was popping up, and we was like, shit, yeah, I'll fuck with Colin. I mean, he a Republican, he one of them. And he was with Bush, and he was the motherfucking Secretary of State. But yeah, I mean, I fuck with him though. I rock with him. Yeah, he cool. Cause he was from the set, and we was keeping him, and that's what happened with Obama. It was a no brainer. But then when Trump got in, we had to use the noggin, and we started using that motherfucker, and we started thinking and doing shit and mobilizing, and we saw some footholds take place and some galvanizing forces start, and then we got complacent again when he got out of office. We got that victory and we got soft and shit. Hey, over with. I ain't saying Kanye is gonna be the leader, because you motherfuckers don't like him. I don't have no problem. You motherfuckers don't like him. He's not the leader, but he's the fucking focal point we need. And maybe instead of all just being upset in our angst and all 40-year-old jocks, we should be some more deliberate thinkers and more pragmatic in our approach and strategic with our process and get some shit accomplished. And I think that is what Kanye's overarching message is, to be more strategic in your shit. If you look at if you look at the moves that he's making outside of the circus that he provides around the actual shit that he does, but he dissolved the partnership with a major corporation because he didn't like how they were treating him, his process, or what they're trying to do with his thought for clothing equality in price affordability of good shit. Who needs to afford good shit more than us? Just saying. Maybe we should start having dialogues as opposed to just throwing darts at motherfuckers. We might pick up a couple things that will be helpful.
Yeah, Lizzo.
Yeah, Lizzo. And everybody else too. I've seen more motherfuckers on the internet these past couple of days just talking about Kanye, talking about Kanye's a coon, talking about how Kanye is the worst thing that happened to black people, how Kanye's a distraction and all this other shit. You don't need Kanye to be distracted. Kanye wasn't saying shit to you motherfuckers, and I didn't see y'all make no concentrated efforts to get Jackson, Mississippi no fucking clean water to drink. Flint still fucked up, by the way, but whatever. Jackson is fucked up. Y'all was all talking about Jackson, Mississippi water supply a few weeks ago. And then now, not a mumbling motherfucking word. You gotta be for the shit past the point of its relevancy. Just because the shit ain't relevant no more don't mean that shit's been resolved. Hasn't been. You gotta push that shit like you were pushing it when it was popular. But now the camera's gone, the shit died down. Ain't nobody else famous tweeting about it, so I ain't gonna tweet about it. Ain't nobody else in my social circle doing that shit, so I ain't gonna say nothing about it no more. I'm not gonna start no initiatives or anything like that to make no way for it. But Kanye's a coon because he's saying that Black Lives Matter was a scam. Well, hell, there's been a lot of motherfucking black pundits. I'm looking at you, Roland Martin, that we've been talking about Black Lives Matter, and there being some unscrupulous business practices being done. You brought one of the founders on there to talk about it, and she was like, "Well, I ain't been around there in about 5 years now. You know, I ain't been around for a minute. You know, that really was around when I was really around in Ferguson, and then I ain't be doing that shit no more." Something is happening, and motherfuckers is abandoning ship and not saying, hey, act like they ain't been there for a long time. No, I don't really got nothing to do with it. Something has to be happening for motherfuckers to be doing that shit. So for him to go out there and say that shit's a scam and we been knew it. But motherfuckers be acting too afraid to admit the shit in public, I guess. You can say that shit on your show as long as your show don't get enough views. I already told you who I'm looking at. And it's okay. But he's saying in a few million people see it. Oh, now you saying private business out in public. You telling the folks what's going on. We gotta be the first ones to kill some shit if it ain't for us. Why we keeping some shit around if it ain't for us? If it ain't helping? And I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I don't know if they stealing shit or not. But I know some shit need to be explained. I know a lot of motherfuckers that supposed to do the explaining got a lot of talk, got a lot to not know about it. Got a lot of I wasn't around during that time to say about shit. But hey,
that shit be crazy how motherfuckers will get you on board with some shit, and then when the motherfucking ship get to sinking, hey, I got you on board. I didn't say take the trip, nigga. I just said it was a boat. It was going westward, and if you was going westward, get on that boat. I didn't say stay on that motherfucker.
Motherfuckers will get on, act like they're going on a cruise, and was just on there for the the Bon Voyage party.
We're just there to break that champagne bottle, baby.
That's it.
And
Oh, you ain't
to the next
you ain't leave when I left. Oh, I thought you had left when I left. No, man, I'm in the middle of the motherfucking Atlantic right now.
Oh shit! Hey, they motherfucking Irish goodbye political parties and shit. Nigga, no, you can't. This is an ethic, nigga. We was here for it, trying to accomplish some shit. You can't just take the fucking picture and dip, nigga. You was at the ribbon cut and left.
Like, no, I did my part.
At the ribbon cut and grabbed them some potato salad and got the fuck on up out of here. Roland Martin, ain't that a bitch?
Like, oh, but I get it. Your sole purpose is just to bring attention to, not a change of, just attention to. Doesn't matter what the attention does or how long the attention stays on. Fuck it. I'm just here to bring some attention to it, and I did my part, and that's all. I'll never have to mention this shit again. But I'll mention Kanye, who I claim to have forgotten about and don't think about anymore. I'll tweet about this motherfucker for 4 days. Straight.
But here's what motherfuckers like Roland Martin need to understand. There's room for town criers too. We need motherfuckers who just talking. But stop acting like you're fucking altruistic in your intent. Stop acting like you got the betterment of the movement at the heart of why you're bringing it up. You just hoping some shit. You hitting striking iron. You hope something catch fire.
At a point through those actions, I wonder if they know that you come off looking like a grifter. You come off looking like a charlatan.
You know what snake oil salesmen do, man? Change towns.
But in the year 2022, it is very difficult to change towns. I'm seeing motherfuckers. I'm listening to. I was listening to Tesla Figaro podcast the other day, She was talking about fucking political leaders not being what the fuck they need to be, not doing what they need to do. What kind of leader are you if you're not making no calls to action? It's what she say? She said it's too much BS in the game. The lack of discipline, pimping, posturing, excuses, and lack of focus in leadership is sickening. Time to stop begging and start bossing. Is what she said on the podcast. But that's the sentiment that she's coming with. You got to direct that shit to these motherfuckers and call their names out.
That's why I like Black Forest zombies.
Like you got to call them out. The Bishop Talberts that be out here on everything on the internet that come across the internet. They got a response for. This motherfucker be on the shade room more than fucking 15-year-old girls. I swear he do.
More than future comments.
More than future comments. He on the shade room more than drill rappers, baby mamas. Like he's in there a lot, and not like that he writing about him. That he's pulling articles from there and commenting on them and building conversation around these things. Like,
so then they get the mentions more than
all of them, one swing, all the bullshit, all the bullshit. Gotta wait 10 seconds. Count it out, Mississippi. but all the bullshit posts.
I was getting up.
Mm-hmm. But all the bullshit posts, you like them. You got a comment. You got a response. You saying this, you saying that. Say some call to actions for these people that congregate to your place of worship. Make some calls to action to your thousands of followers and subscribers and whatnot. Do more than just post about, well, you hear this police beat this person over here today. And then the next day, you just talking about some police beating somebody else. What about the motherfucker that got beat over there? Are you gonna do anything about that? Are we planning on doing something a little bit more than marching? Are we changing government officials in that area? Are we talking about getting the police chief out of his office or some shit like that? Are you putting pressure on the mayor? Are you making any of these calls to action to do any of these fucking measurable things? Or are you just pimping black pain and plight? Are you doing little more than the same thing all these slave movies been doing for the last forever, man? We've been getting these shits that we don't be getting tired of them. We sitting here talking about we getting tired of watching slave movies, we getting tired of watching black struggle, get tired of watching black plight. Well, I want to see that shit over and over and over again thrown in my face as entertainment. Why do you want to get that shit thrown in your face and it's supposed to be inspiring? Supposed to be motivating? It's supposed to move you to do what? If all you do is show me trauma, what the fuck do you expect me to be other than traumatized? You're not building soldiers. You're not creating warriors for your movement to do something. If that's what your mind state is, that's not what you're doing. I don't know. I know you motherfuckers want to say Kanye's a cool, but we sit here and have a whole night ode to a fucking to music that is talking about murdering us every other fucking song. But that's just cool. That's just all right. Yeah, fuck it up. I don't know. Do your thing, but Kanye's a cool. That shit's not cool to know. You making the song talking about murdering motherfuckers that look just like you. That's not cool shit. But Kanye putting White Lives Matter on the t-shirt, oh, he the biggest fucking coon ever. And don't say that it's the influence that matters and it's the imagery that matters, because those things are also influential. Those things also create imagery. That's what they do. That's what that music do. If his clothes and tweet is gonna be so fucking impactful to the point where we have fucking what's the old girl, the editor of Vogue or whatever fuck she I don't know if she's a designer or editor for Vogue fashion magazine, whatever the fuck she was, but she's sitting there talking about how the shirts were violent. And that this level of violence was just so overwhelming for her. That's violent, but a motherfucker talking about actually putting holes in niggas is not violence. You dance to that shit. You put that shit to your Instagram stories. But the shirt is violence. That don't make no fucking sense. And you wonder why people look at shit and make videos like they make them. You wonder why people listen to a person like Candace Owens, who I believe is fucking brilliantly evil. Because she'll say some really true shit that makes perfect fucking sense, and then say some nonsense that that's only aim it could be to further subjugate her people.
Hey, she pimps plight. She's a good one. She's
A good one. A good one. But we can't let the hate for a person like her cloud our better judgment and say that she's always wrong, or I won't acknowledge nothing that she says. No, if it's right, it's right. The truth don't care who tell it. It don't. Just acknowledge it and call it a day. You look crazy. You look fucking crazy out here championing fucking music that you... Come on, there's nothing positive about that shit. There's nothing. What you tell me the redeemable shit about it? About that? About a motherfucker talking about murdering people that look just like you? What's the point of it? What's the point of putting that to a beat? Oh, it's a good thing. It's a good thing to put on the radio songs about teaching little girls how to fillet some shit. Yeah, that's some good shit to do. Sing it to children. Why not? Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. I saw somebody post on their fucking thing, post on their timeline today. It's like, we had our fun. Let the young bucks have theirs. No. Maybe just grow up and be an adult enough to say, man, we fucked up. Or maybe just be an adult enough to say, hey, you look, no, you can't just eat donuts for fucking dinner all the time. Be that. Say, okay, the donut's fine, but you gotta have some vegetables before that shit.
Hey, and that line of thinking is how the envelope gets pushed a little bit further each generation. Because we go, oh, yeah, well, yeah, we did have our fun. Let them have their fun. They go, ah! We're like, oh, no, not that much fun. That's why right now, if you look on the back of fucking candy bars, nigga, it says peel here. We didn't need directions to open candy bars. Like, at what point does society need a direction to open a Snicker?
I don't know. The world pussified itself, and we act as though we act surprised that we got to put a slit in the package so it's able to be opened. No, kid, do some push-ups. You got to pre-open the package before these motherfuckers can open the package nowadays. So it's a thing out here. I don't know.
Next time you get a candy bar, nigga, look, it says open here. It's a little place where you put your thumb at. It says open here.
Mm-hmm.
I was flabbergasted when I saw this shit. I'm like, the fuck? Who needed this? Granted, them munches was a little hard to get into when we were shorties. Granted. But who the fuck needed direction?
You figured it out. If you could, if your fingers couldn't do it, your teeth did.
Your teeth did it. It was over.
The fuck? It was what it was. I don't know. Speaking of tearing some shit up. A lot of motherfuckers tore up their marriage licenses yesterday.
Oh shit, we didn't cover this shit, huh?
No, we didn't.
Fucking first fucking Will and Jada.
Hey, look, I ain't know Will and Jada did nothing.
No, nigga, I'm talking about fucking songs again, nigga. You brought it back to my motherfucking attention.
Oh no, I wasn't on the songs. It's a lot of motherfuckers. It's a whole segment. You ain't pay attention yesterday?
Nigga, I said you brought
Divorce
it back
again?
to my attention.
Oh, okay. So Divorce Again happened yesterday. I don't know why I can't say tease right now. Yesterday was Divorce Again, or Fileathon 2022. a slew of celebrities filed for divorces. There was Miguel and his wife. I don't know any of these people's names. By the way, I'm trying to pull them up as I'm talking. Should have should have should have pulled this up a lot earlier.
Miguel and his
Where is it?
wife, Joanna Man, was married.
Hey, look, not that Miguel. The other Miguel.
Oh, the nigga
Uh,
that be leg dropping bitches at the award show.
yeah. Wait, that's Miguel? Or is that Bruno Mars?
Oh, that was Miguel. Leg dropped that bitch.
Oh well, yeah. All right. So Miguel and his wife broke up. Um, Tom Brady and Giselle, they're breaking up. Uh,
Oh,
yeah.
we
They
need to
they they
pause on that one. We need to circle on that one. That ain't got nothing. Oh, that wasn't Tom Brady. That was that other the white boy for the Packers. I'm like, oh, they trying to hide the money.
from the Packers.
They stole that money from charity.
Oh, you talking about Brett Favre?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was getting divorced. I mean,
No, I just
fucking.
said I mistake Tom Brady for Brett Favre. Never mind what I just said. Is what I was saying.
Oh, okay. All right. Um, so yeah, they got they're getting divorced. Um, Tom Brady and his wife is getting divorced. Tia and her husband are getting divorced. Um,
Not Tia Mowry and Corey Harding.
yeah, Tia Mowry and Corey Hart getting divorced. A lot of motherfuckers got divorced yesterday. I don't know if it's something in the water. I don't know if marriage is somehow easily more walk awayable now. Um, I will say this: motherfucker said that the majority of marriages, I think they said like 3/4 of marriages are the divorces rather are initiated by the woman. I think every one of those divorces was initiated by the woman. Yesterday, I think Giselle been out here talking about Tom Brady going to work too much, even though this motherfucker works 16 weeks a year. His job is 17 now, 17 weeks, and then maybe the playoffs, and maybe I get to a Super Bowl. Extra 4 weeks, 20 weeks. It's 52 fucking weeks in a year. Even if I train, I can be at the crib damn near 30 weeks out the year. 27. You mean to tell me 27 weeks is not enough for a motherfucker to do their fatherly duty? That's not enough for me to be present in the household and be able to give you a breather here and there. If that's what it is, but I don't think that's what it is. But I saw a lot of people say, well, he's not around. She probably needs help raising a family by herself. Could be stressful and all the other shit. Tell me what's the alleviation of the stress that you have when you're raising a family by yourself by totally eliminating the other motherfucker that's supposed to be helping you. Do we think that Tom Brady was a financial albatross on her? Do we think that she really had them kids 24/7 without a nanny and the cook and a maid? Come on, come on. She canceled that one. I don't know what the fuck happened between Miguel and his woman. I don't know. Motherfuckers be doing some shit.
Leg dropping bitches.
He was out here leg dropping bitches, presumably. So I don't know. I ain't gonna speak on that one. The other one, Tia and Corey Howard. Motherfuckers was all on the comments talking about, oh, see, that's what happened when you cheating. Don't know what you got till it's gone, and he fucked up a good thing. I can't believe he messed that up. Fumbled the bag. Oh, he got a big head out here doing all them shows. Oh, he got a little acting job now. He too good for her. Huh? Oh, he said, nah, I didn't cheat. I ain't cheat. Wasn't cheating. This shit's a surprise to me. Came out of fucking left field.
Came home, goddamn it, one day and my bags was packed. You to the left. I heard the shit coming up the driveway. And I was
Came
like,
home.
shit,
But leading up to it, all you see is this motherfucker on red carpets talking about, I'm just, I'm getting back to myself and really getting healthy, taking some me time and really doing some self-care and all the other bullshit that motherfuckers say. You doing self-care, you getting your me time, and in that me time you found yourself and you think that it's better for you to be divorced from the husband that you
Be
have, that
away
you
from
share
him.
these children with. Be away from him. Go do the shit that you want to do. I don't know what the shit it is you want to do. I don't know if you want to go out here and be a hoe. I don't know if
Be
you
a
want to go out.
hoe.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I tend to think that a lot of you motherfuckers see these bitches out here, and you get a warped sense of the reality that these broads experience. Like they're not they're not frolicking in the way that you think they're frolicking. One
Of
is
course.
one of the proprietors of Hot Girl Summer is currently in court trying to sue a motherfucker that shot her in the foot allegedly.
She an industry plant. After seeing that episode of She-Hulk,
Hey
that
look,
ain't the
hey look,
same person that be rapping, fam.
hey look. While she's going through the mudslinging of another rapper talking about he slept with her, while she's in a relationship with a whole nother rapper. That's her life. The
Industry
other
plant.
one, the other one, I don't know. She says she out here happy with 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 the with I don't know what Uzi is. I don't know if he's a rapper, a rock star. I don't know what the fuck he does. I don't listen to his music. She's happy with him. Okay, you say so. The other one that's with Puffy, chasing him around the world with the big ass mouth. Everything he say about everybody. Don't this motherfucker got a whole baby on the way right now? She's not happy. She's not happy with this timeshare motherfucker that she got. But y'all let these individuals tell y'all that they live in the grandest of lives. That these are the things that they not. They fucked up out here. They fucked
Living
up
my
out
best
here.
life.
And it goes back to the thing you said about generations failing the ones that's coming after them. Failing. Old women's not telling these young women that they fucked up.
Living my best
And these
life.
and these and these young old women, these motherfuckers is in their 40s, encroaching their 40s. Tia is 44 years old, and this bitch is just not talking about she's finding herself,
Them bitches
discovering
ain't
her, discovering her voice. That's why she got divorced. That's why she's divorcing this motherfucker because she's now figuring out who she is, and who she is don't like this motherfucker that she married, that fathered her kids.
I
That's
wonder
been
how
there,
long. I wonder how
14
long it's gonna
years,
be.
chilling.
I wonder how long it's gonna be before the narrative. That's when you don't fuck with a broke nigga pop up. Cause remember when they got together, the whole narrative was, oh, she found him on a bus stop, or she was a saint.
Yeah,
She had
yeah,
the burgeoning career, and he was a nobody. Y'all always say women don't date down. Look at that was they shining example when them two motherfuckers got together.
example.
Women don't never stay down with a nigga till he come up. Now look at it. Nigga that came up, she got rid of him for another bum nigga she can control.
Ooh, is that it? Motherfucker don't want them strings on him no more. Mm. You can't be here. You can't be here and do everything I want when I want it when I need it. What Bobby Womack say?
Well, he said a lot of shit. He was
Baby,
always
I
crazy.
can't be in two places at once.
Oh.
Ow! You all want to talk about what you ain't got, what your best friend got? Well, I can't be at work and at the crib, bitch. You gonna pick this dick or pick this money? One of the two. I mean, what the fuck you want the nigga to do? I could be here or I could be there. But you can't talk about me. You talk about a motherfucker being at home. Broke motherfucker. I'm leaving you. Talk about the motherfucker with the bread. Absent motherfucker. I'm leaving you. What the fuck you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Do you know? And no, you don't. And no, you don't know what you want, and don't say you do because you got 44-year-olds out here talking about they just finding their voices. You got TikTok full of mothers competing in the whole Olympics with their daughters.
Oh shit,
I saw some shit the other day. These bitches got a whole TikTok up, and I say that because I know their names. But a whole fucking TikTok is just skewed upon them saying, "Oh, my face when people say, "Oh, you bringing your mother," and then them seeing my mother. Oh, your mother's just as big a whore as you are at 22. Whoa, great fucking job. Great job. Great. You're proud. She's proud. Everybody's fucking proud. Nobody's pointing out that it's not fucking right that your daughter doesn't look young, but you do. What did you do to get to look that young? Because you're entering a whole phase right now. You didn't get to look like that by doing all the shit you got your daughter out here doing. Your daughter, you don't look 22. Your daughter look 37. And that's the fucked up part that we're not acknowledging. You running this bitch to the ground. She's catching your daughter shouldn't catch up with you.
Hey, it's this mother daughter grandmother combo that I'm hard pressed to identify any one of these ladies' age. To the point where I think this is a goddamn lie. Because it looked like it's 20 years separation between one of them at least. And that last one ain't 60. No, hell no. Somebody lying in this trio. One of you bitches had a baby at 10. Like I'll give you 20, 30, and 45. But no. Not 25. Not 25, 45, and 65.
Not that. Not that. But that's what they do. That's what they do. I don't know. I don't know. I've been soapbox-ish today. I said I was though.
You prepared us. It's all good.
Mm. You want to do some funny shit
Hey,
before we get out of here? I got a couple videos to watch. There's some idiots, I think. Oh, and then we can talk about the police. It's a hell of a story out of fucking shit. Where did this actually happen?
Before we get into the funny shit, all three suspects was apprehended in the PNB Rock situation.
I heard it was like four. I heard it was like four now.
There may be a fourth, but the three suspects, initial suspects, are all in custody. Father, the son, and the stepmother.
Hey, what's my philosophy on crime?
A family that prays together stays together.
Oh, don't do shit with nobody. That if you don't want to get caught. They caught all these motherfuckers individually. I'm just saying. The one motherfucker they got him. Let's just say
may have went all over y'all head. Pray with the eat, motherfucker.
Everybody don't catch everything, man. Yeah. But hey, yeah, nah, I'm not your step pops a snitch on you too. Or your step moms. Your pops a snitch on you and your stepmama.
Man.
And apparently a cousin.
My daddy already at the restaurant. He come get me from somewhere. I'm already apprehensive.
Yeah, she said who is the fourth person of interest? It's a cousin.
It's the cousin.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they had allocated the fourth person of interest. I just thought it was just a person of interest that was supposedly already there. They know who this fourth person is.
I just heard cousin. I didn't hear a name of anybody yet, but the fact that you have the fact that you have any further suspects or any further people of interest is just a testament to the snitching that's happening in this case. That's all.
Or Big Brother that we swear wasn't gonna happen to us in the '90s. Remember that shit?
Yeah, I
When we
mean,
found
but
out a Big Brother in Great Britain, we lost our mind. Oh, we ain't never gonna be goddamn have cameras around us like motherfucker. Oh, it's unconstitutional. It's unfathomable. There ain't gonna be no cameras everywhere on every goddamn. Now look at us.
oh shit.
They,
Wait,
we
I'm
done
gonna,
went
I'm
further.
gonna,
They don't
I'm gonna,
have cameras.
I'm gonna carry the camera. I'm gonna carry a camera myself, and then I'm gonna plant them on my door, and on the back of my house, and on the side of my house, and on the top of my house, and wherever the fuck. Like
From a car. And
I'm a
then we're gonna
car.
take it a step further. We're gonna have a city state of traffic cameras that enforce human actionable things. Britain
Hey,
didn't even go that far.
we'll do all that shit, but we won't let a computer call balls and strikes. That's a bridge too far in the world. I mean, that's the thing. We won't let a motherfucking computer call balls and strikes. Cause the purity of baseball. Why don't we? All right. Uh, this is I'll ask you. Chivalrous act or damn fool? You tell me. And it says present screen. Doesn't share screen anymore. So chivalrous act or damn fool? Here we go.
My boy, different. Oh man! Wow! They don't make it like him no more. He pulled up on a curve. He done pulled up on it. What in the look? Oh, oh man! That's a good look, bro. They don't make it like you no more. Oh boy, different.
Do we all see that?
No, what do we see? What were we supposed to see?
In the video, what was happening? He pulled his car up on the curb of the establishment because it was raining, so his lady wouldn't succumb to the water outside.
I know I've done that several times.
That is the most moronic thing I think I've seen on the internet.
I've done that several times.
The fuck for you pull your car up on the sidewalk? Yeah,
That's
fam.
some player shit. It's some player shit.
It's not.
To do.
It's
some player shit.
It's the dumbest shit.
Several times.
So you want to get the ticket? That's what we doing.
It's a cool $60 to spend. I spent.
It's not though.
I've spent $60 on dumber shit.
Okay, hey, look. Can we acknowledge it's dumb?
No, we can acknowledge that it's pointless. We can acknowledge that it's pointless and that it's just a gesture. But that don't make it dumb.
It's a gesture until you get a ticket. It's a gesture until you get that cop to come up to your damn door. And now even this shot because you got to sit there for an hour and a half while this motherfucker berates you for having your car on the fucking curb, and he makes you stand out in the rain for 35 minutes because that's what's gonna happen. Your car's on the curb, fam. Your car's on the curb, huh?
Then it was dumb, and that with all of that is dumb. But as it's presented, though, just some cool, quick shit you pull off, and you can pull off.
But that's the thing. We gotta. If that ain't been my whole point all night, man, we gotta move smarter and more strategically. We can't just do dumb shit because it seems cool.
That's not.
That's just dumb because it seems cool.
That doesn't fit the narrative. No, hell no. Now you're reaching. That was.
But reaching, that's dumb. It's not cool. Why are we sitting here acknowledging dumb shit as though it is cool?
It's pointless. I'll give you that. That doesn't make it stupid.
It's to drive your car on the curb in a major metropolitan city in an area on a non-secluded street. That wasn't on us. That wasn't on the indent. That wasn't on the driveway. Like, oh, here's a driveway right here. I mean, we're not supposed to drive up on here, but there's a driveway right here, so I'll just go ahead and do it. No, that was a straight sidewalk. It was an intersection. I saw the fucking stop, don't walk signs and shit right there. That is, man.
I don't know what to tell you, player. That's why you ain't got no hoes. Man. That's all I'm saying. It was some cool, smooth shit he did for his wife. He pulled up in front of the club, got out with the umbrella so she didn't get wet. I don't understand your apprehension to it. It was some player shit. I've done it a lot.
The hour and a half, I gotta stand out. The hour and a half, I gotta stand out here in this rain while this cop turns my car inside out because I'm on the fucking curb.
Okay.
I can't explain that shit. Soon as that motherfucker whoop whoop.
You get it off
Shit.
200 times. You get it off 200 times because clearly you're only gonna do it where it's feasible. I mean, I'm giving the man some type of fucking legitimacy to his thought process. He checked, wasn't nobody coming. He let me go get the car. I was just gonna pull to the curb.
Wasn't nobody coming.
It was safe.
This
Pulled on the curb, hopped out because I didn't want to stand in the rain.
you cannot possibly act like you can secure the corner for the duration that it's gonna take you to park.
I said cursory look, glance around.
What's the point of the cursory look? Ain't no cop right here, right now. This is a street that motherfuckers just turn down. Whoop.
Man, whole shootouts.
Right there.
Man, whole shootouts happen. I'm gonna do some shit for 15 seconds. That's gonna look cool in the eyes of the public. It's gonna keep me out of the rain from keeping having to walk from all the way over there. It's like it wasn't
all the way over where? The street is right there. He saved her a total. Fam, he saved her a total of 10 steps.
He saved himself.
And they had an umbrella. It'd have been more player if you just exploited her with the umbrella and had to walk where she got to be on your arm. And you the one getting wet, and you doing that's the chivalrous shit.
No, one.
That's the show.
One.
That was stupid.
One, people been misusing chivalry forever. It ain't chivalry. Chivalry ain't got shit to do with women.
Hey, look, whatever you finna tell me about the definition of the word we've been using forever. Hey, look,
misusing forever. Chivalry is a code of knights and how they react in battle. Nigga, it ain't got shit to do with men and women.
Okay, it don't. So if we look it up right now, it ain't gonna say nothing about how a man treats a woman in a kind and whatever way. You really want to do this?
Do it.
You really want to do this? There's no secondary definition of it.
Do it.
It just only relates to knights and their action in battle. That's it. That's it. That's all.
That's all it means. It means if niggas down, don't kick them.
Hey.
That's a chivalry. That's a code of chivalry.
Hey, ladies, you see the lengths you are driving these men to nowadays? They are willing to risk life and limb for the off chance that they can slightly impress you by saving you 10 steps from the curb in the rain in hopes of betting you.
That was his. It looked like they were already betted. Now, see you putting too much sauce on it. The man had to be like 55. They were well wed. He was doing some player shit for his wife at an old step event. He checked around, saw wasn't no cops, saw wasn't nobody on the curb. Popped up in his motherfucking Cadillac Avalanche. That was what's the little off-brand Cadillac Avalanche? That little motherfucker.
Hey look. I want to look in this camera. I want to look in this camera and ask you directly. Do you really think that man, that grown ass man, did that with not having sex on his mind? Regardless of how long they could be happily married for the last 73 years. He's not that old. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I guarantee you, he only did that shit so he could hit later.
No.
Period.
I don't know what.
That's it. That's all.
I don't know what type of marriage you in, nigga, but no. That was a thing for himself. That was a thing for the crowd. That had nothing to do with her. He probably called her a funky bitch when he got in on the other side. You funky bitch.
Hey, look. Hey, look, man. If you, it's even worse. Then if you're doing this shit for the crowd, if you risking all this undue ass, unnecessary ass headache to impress some other motherfuckers who ain't even finna go home with you and fuck you, whoo, that's all kinds of that's all kinds of levels of stupid right there.
Here's the
That's
thing:
dumb.
the man
That's
has a
dumb. Dumb.
principle
Dumb.
of opening
Dumb.
doors for his wife.
That's
It was
cool.
pouring down
That's cool.
rain. He himself didn't want to get wet,
You
so he
still have to
pulled
get
closer
wet.
the door.
You again. You did not do anything worthy of making
He
worthy of
saved
that risk.
himself. You gonna understand when
10 steps. 10 steps. I'm never gonna
come
understand that
December.
shit.
Come December, you're gonna understand. Trust
I'm
me.
never gonna
It's gonna
understand that.
hit you. The playing
I'm
risk
never
is
gonna
gonna
understand
hit
that.
you,
I'm
and you're
never gonna
gonna have a
understand that.
prayer for your wife and pull up to the
I'm
door.
never gonna understand. Unless you feel, man, look,
You
that
gonna
sounds
keep
like some shit you
pulling
do
your
when your
trunk.
dick don't work. That sounds like some shit you do when your dick don't work no more.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No, you really don't understand
Yeah.
stepping Club 7.
What?
You really don't understand stepping Club 7.
I don't. What
Why
was
do you
most?
think everybody was out there cheering, nigga? It was some player shit. You the only old weird ass that would have been out there.
Hey, look. Hey, look.
You and Rico.
It's a lot of dumb motherfuckers. It's a lot of dumb motherfuckers in the world. It's a lot of stupid motherfuckers that say, "Yeah, I want to do some player shit like that."
I don't like that shit at all.
My dick don't work neither. Maybe that'll work for me and get these bitches.
It's a mild level of bravado, nigga. It's just a mild risk.
There is no bravado in that shit.
You the one
It was
just keep saying
bravado.
that was
It
you
was
the one keep
it was
interjecting risk.
bravado. It was bravado when she said, "I make her hop out and get the Duchess." That was bravado.
That wasn't bravado.
This
That
is the
was
weakest, most motherfucking
whatever,
simpiest
nigga.
shit. I gotta do this. I have to do this shit in order for you to like me. Face ass bullshit I've seen. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not risking this shit to do that shit. No. 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 No.
Why were they cheering?
Hey, look. I don't know. Why
Why
is
are
that
you the
simple?
only person angry in this scenario?
I don't know. Have you been to? I've been to that club, and I know the level of intelligence and what impresses motherfuckers in clubs like that.
Nigga, that was the Leos then, nigga. that was East of the Riot, nigga.
And yeah, and if I hit the button on my remote and my hatch pops open, it's gonna inevitably be a motherfucker in there and say, "Damn! Oh shit! You see what Young Blog shit do? Oh damn! He was over here. He hit that. Told me to go in there and get the water out."
It ain't that bad. Maybe if you hit the under the door and then lower with the foot.
Hey, look.
But
Hey, look.
not just the pop of the hatch. Maybe
Hey,
if you
look.
close the hatch with your foot and your hands full, and you kick the little butt, maybe then they may down. But no, you're not gonna do the East of the Ryan that bad.
Hey, look. Hey, look.
Opening
Hey,
the
look.
hatch, the button.
Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look. I ain't even gonna hold you. I didn't let the windows down with the remote before and had motherfuckers' minds blown. Motherfuckers like, man, I want to my car do that. You want my car do that shit? Like, yeah, most motherfuckers' cars do this shit. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. Motherfuckers be like, damn. The simplest of things impress some people,
Hey, motherfuckers still
and
calling that
and
red button.
and and I will not be moved because I am not along with the rest of the motherfuckers who are impressed
Look,
by this dumbass driving up on the fucking curb to say this heifer 10 fucking steps.
it ain't impressed. It was just glee. Just glee.
I'm not
Just
gonna
simple.
take glee in the downfall of. I'm not gonna be gleeful with some shit that I see you doing that's fucked up.
All right, whatever. You have a horrible romance-less marriage. Let me not say that. I take that back. That was me. But yeah,
Hey look, hey look, hey look.
nigga, you
I am going to
the
be.
vi-
I am
the
going to be
visceral nature,
curmudgeon-y.
the visceral nature of your fucking response to this nigga pulling up with his wife. It ain't like some 13-year-old hot to tot trot came out of there. Some old bitch came out of there that looked like he was supposed to be with. Like it was clear he wasn't doing nothing that was outside of his character normal. He looked like one of them type of niggas. He had on one of them motherfuckers. You know a nigga old player when he got on a black turtleneck and he got a bracelet in his gold bracelet on the outside of the turtleneck.
Hey, look,
When the bracelet be
I
on the
knew what he,
turtleneck, nigga, you know that's an old player.
I knew what he was when he had the tooth on his chain. I'm well aware.
Yes, you knew that was a
Oh,
motherfucking
oh,
old
oh, oh,
player, nigga.
I'm well aware. It's still stupid to pull your car on the curb.
Man, alright. Alright, you gonna hit 41, nigga, and them motherfucking 10 steps in the rain for this ungrateful bitch just cause at 21 you chose to always open doors for hoes. You gonna understand,
Hey,
nigga.
look.
You gonna understand.
Hey,
She
look.
like,
Hey,
man,
look.
I hate this bitch. And it's pouring down out here, and I chose something for me. I was always going to open doors for whatever woman. I hate this bitch right now. I
Hey,
can't
look.
stand this
Hey,
hoe.
look.
But
I
at
learned a
21,
long.
I made a pledge to myself to open every door for every woman. So the last 33 years, I've been opening the door. He's sitting in his car. He like, man, I hate this bitch. There's way too many steps to this motherfucker shit. I fuck it. Pull
You
right
do
up
all.
on the curb.
You do all of that in benefit. They don't even match, fam.
It
You
don't
did
even
all
matter.
of that
You gonna hit?
just
I
because I
got
hate this bitch. I'm just, man. Look, I learned a long time ago. Special things are special because they don't happen often, and I would never want to make special things ordinary for you. So I ain't finna do that shit all the time. Dum.
telling you, it's a pledge he made to himself.
Yep.
She ain't the
You
first.
should have made it. Should have made a different pledge. I
She ain't
pledge
the
to
first
do
horrible
special
hole he
shit.
opened.
I pledge to do special. I pledge to keep special shit special. That
She
way,
ain't.
I don't. That way, you have some special shit. I won't make everything in your life
Oh,
ordinary. Now
just
you
open
Tia
the door.
Mowry. Now you Tia Mowry divorcing the motherfucker because he don't make blueberry pancakes every morning no more. Like,
But
yeah.
opening doors for women ain't special. It's etiquette.
Hey, look. Every door, every time, all the time, special.
Wow.
Yeah, fam.
Wow.
Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look. I walk on the outside of the curb because of potentiality for things to happen. I open the car door on special occasions because I don't have to open it up all the time. Fam, this was not made by Gerald Ford. The door on this motherfucker is smooth. The hinges, the button is just swings right the fuck open. You ain't got to lift. You ain't got to control it. It ain't doing nothing. It ain't wide no more. This shit's so convenient nowadays. I don't have to do that shit on a regular basis for you because it's not the chore that it once was. So now I'll do it to make you feel special.
Hey, you don't have to pull out chairs
To
because
to
bitches ain't wearing
to
petticoats no more.
expose you to a certain level of pampering, so to speak.
There was
Now
reasons for
you
this
can't get
shit.
pampered every fucking day.
It wasn't pampering, nigga.
Yeah,
Bitches
it wasn't
physically,
then. It was functionally necessary. Now it's
bitches
not.
physically couldn't reach the chair because of them big ass petticoats underneath their dress.
Right.
So men had to pull out the
But
chairs for them.
now you wearing jogging pants, bitch. If you don't scoot your ass in this booth, the fuck? You got on Jordans.
Hey, I just do it because it's an easy fucking win.
I
Ain't
know.
nobody
That's the
throwing trailer
thing
parks
though.
out of windows no more.
That's the thing though. We just be doing shit because it's an easy win. To what end? To what end?
Happy wife, happy life.
To
What
what
the
end?
fuck do you
No.
mean to what
What the
end?
fuck does that mean? Why is that life happy? Because she's happy. Because to what end?
Cause men are pretty much self-contained. If our bitch is
Mr.
happy, we're
Strong.
happy.
Mr. Strong. What does GTD mean?
Got the draws, man.
Thank you. You did all that shit to bring you here.
I still disagree, nigga. That nigga didn't look like he was doing that for no motherfucking pussy. That look like that's his
It's
move.
the only reason he doing shit.
That's his move.
If he wasn't trying, hey, look, when he wasn't trying, if he wasn't trying to get, in the, you if she was still cycling, and he knew she was on a cycle, he'd have made that bitch walk to the car with him. We leaving out together. Now, fuck that. We came in together. We leaving together. I don't know. These motherfuckers in here. They unscrupulous. Shit. Get your purse. Get your purse. Come on, let's go now. Let's go. Come on. It's raining outside. I'm parked. I'm only 2 blocks up.
I'm only a block and a half away. You know that valet was like $17.
Block and a half, ain't shit.
Spot Hero $6.50.
I got the umbrella. It got the nerve to have a. Hey, look, got the little umbrella. Hey, look, a grown man who don't want to park on the street will make room for himself to be able to keep his lady out the rain by way of having a properly sized umbrella in the car at all times.
Look,
that's all.
We've spent too much time on this already. Man,
oh, we definitely had. We definitely had.
A player, use a fucking hater, and more power to you, black man.
Hey.
In the square, black man. I guarantee you that was Detroit.
I guarantee you. She gonna find herself later.
The way her coat was draped over her shoulders.
In an attorney's office.
The way her coat was draped over her shoulders. The way that nigga part swooped around his head. The gold chain. The motherfucking bracelet on top of the black motherfucking long sleeve turtleneck. Detroit all the way.
Hey, look, and that's all good. That's all good. She looked like she drive a CTX. And I'm just saying, it's finna come up due. She gonna want another one. She gonna want the new model. And he gonna be like, well, that other one, the 2015 is still, the 2015 is still good now. It's only 87,000 miles on there.
This player ass is gonna trade that motherfucker in.
Nah.
He gonna take it to old Ernest. Ernest gonna roll back that odometer. He gonna get $1,000 for that motherfucker. Keep that bitch
that player looking at the player like, hey, look, I get a car now. I ain't buying no car unless I pay cash. And right now I can't pay no cash for no car. And I ain't finna get no loan.
He gonna take that motherfucker
he ain't got the cash. He ain't got the cash. He ain't got the cash.
All right, man. See.
Hey, look, you don't start pulling up on curbs from a place of security, fam. You just don't.
You did that because you got the cash. You got the $60 in case the police out of nowhere. That's a nigga with
okay. You got
$60.
You got 60. You don't have current day interest rate money for this fucking this new Cadillac this bro I want.
Man, you better take her ass and get the CTE upgrade package. You gonna get her the very next year model year. She got a 2015. She gonna get maybe a 2018.
Hey, look, nope. She want that 2022. She's accustomed to things, fam. Because you bought her that 2015 in 2015.
I bought her that 2015 in 2011. I bought it in 2015.
I thought I bought it in 2011 and 2015.
Right.
Nah, so he bought that motherfucker brand spanking new. And hey, look, it's what it is, man. I don't know.
Nobody's bought a CTX brand new. Those motherfuckers come with 13,000 miles on them.
Hey, look. Motherfuckers who drive their cars on top of curbs gotta keep pulling out the stops year after year. Around 2023. Hey, look, what do you think 10 solid years? He didn't start off doing that shit. That wasn't year one. Tricks out the bag. He escalated to that shit.
No,
he escalated to that
since he was 24. I'm telling you, that's his move.
Hey, look. If he was doing that, if he was doing that since he was 20, if he was doing that since 24, it wouldn't have been a surprise or a conversation by nobody. Yeah, that's his crazy ass. He finna be on that curb. He had to come get her, and she was surprised. You on the curb, motherfucker? What?
No. This is why everybody had their phones out already. Cause people Ernest, watch Ernest pull up on the curb. Watch Ernest pull up on the curb. He been doing that shit since '87, nigga. That's why they had their phones out.
I didn't get no pull up. I got them motherfucker outside on the curb. You bullshitting. They instantly got their phone, Instagram out, ready. It was taping.
You can't take that fast. You tried to take some bullshit before. You know it ain't happening that fast.
Hey, look, man.
They knew Ernest was coming.
We all know their phones is on easy mode. Let's be real. It's a whole ass icon where the camera is. They just touch that icon. They don't have it. They ain't got to look through the list of shit.
No, you had to go live with that. That was clearly a live. That wasn't no.
Put the video up later.
No,
Put the video up later when your kids show you how to go on Instagram Live. You put the video up there.
They was stepping at Club 7, just got done taping. They walking out that motherfucker 11:30, 11:45. Ernest, watch Ernest. It's raining. I bet you Ernest finna pull up on the curb. Watch. Get your phones. Get your phones.
Get your phones out. He finna do it. Watch the motherfucker do it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, it was around 2 o'clock. They be coming here the last couple of days, making sure we close down on time. Yeah, sorry, Ernest. They gonna impound your car.
What the fuck is that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ain't had shit else though. You had anything else for the people? The man who normally do this shit, he ain't here. We here, so in his behalf. What did the hat say to the other hats as he was leaving the coat rack? You stay here. I'll go on ahead.
You didn't even fucking introduce none of the shit.
Oh fuck!
Left.
Oh shit! Yeah, A-Right 7 left. Urban protection unit for the low. We got PPE. PPE for the low.
Protection unit. Just everything fucked up. A-Right 7 left. Herbal protection units. We are lost without our motherfucking anchor.
Hey, we need that motherfucker to come in and pull up the last leg. Yeah. Yeah. Herbal protection unit. Herbal protection.
It's herbal containment units. Personal protection equipment.
Hey, look.
The shit man right now is not called A-Right 7 left.
Hey, look. Does it protect your herb?
Well, hey.
There you go. There you go. Herbal protection units. He has protection units of herbal and personal variety. There you go. Family Flaws coming up this November 12th.
Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. November 12th, Saturday. Oh shit, my bad. November 13th at Morgan Park Academy.
I know that for a fact it's November 12th because you've been saying November 13th, and I looked at the flyer and said November 12th.
All right, so November 12th then. Saturday, November 12th. We got Family Flaws stage play November. I'm in that. It's funny as fuck. Believe me when I tell you. Also, Cam new single lyric video is out, More Than Enough, featuring Sam 1000. You can also stream that. You can also stream that on YouTube.
We might be pulling that. You
be pulling that.
You can fucking advertise it right now, but we might be pulling that to reconvene and put that back out properly. That may be our one.
That's a one right there though. That's one.
Yeah, that may be it.
That's one. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Like we always say around this time, appreciate it. All right, where do pirates get their hooks? Secondhand stores.
As long as it wasn't us.
I don't know. I ain't had none of that. I don't have no R's or us jokes. Yeah, but that was it. Yeah, again, I saw comments. I don't know what the comments was about. Wait, the son wasn't there when they went to get him. I don't know. Yeah, but appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank y'all. We'll be back here again next week. Like and subscribe, share. We out.